We are live. Hold on. It's not every day you get black people on time, Spence. Yeah, but we're on time. 8 p.m. You know the set. Old time pound for pound TV, the first in the building, and in the building. And let me just say, that is a beautiful timepiece you have there, Spencer.
Thank you very much. And more's coming.
You're doing that one again when.
I got a present for you still. You'll see it.
Cool.
Yeah, next week I got a Rolex for you, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
I got the Wimbledon, like, what they like, I think what they go for? They go for like £8, yeah. But it's like, but when you retail it, you can shot that back out for like £5 on top of the price. But instead of me trying to earn some money, I said, let me just give my brother something still.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Old tight haircuts and uppercuts. Love that. All right, let's start the thing as we always do. Dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down. Big up to every single person. We have a very interesting show today. Simply because
show. Oh, the one. Yeah. What a show, Spence.
Yeah,
this one is gonna be a cracker because tonight we have the keys to victory for the one and only KELL BROOK, a massive fight which is gonna take place this weekend. And bruv, I'm back and forth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm back and forth. I mean, I phoned you earlier and I'm like, as me, bruv, America's gonna knock out KELL BROOK. but then, bruv, I phoned you like 20 minutes later, and I'm like, bruv, KELL BROOK's gonna knock out American. I watch. Oh man, we're gonna break it down anyway. As M says, the press conference was mad, but tonight, tonight we're being a bit biased. Tomorrow will be biased on the other side.
No, I'm not being biased.
No. But the point I'm making.
If I'm just telling man ways to win, I'm just telling you ways to win.
Yeah. So, but
you know, end of the day is this: both of them men are very, very wealthy individuals, right?
Okay.
Right. And my thing is this: me just keeping this thing 1,000,000%. You know what I mean? Is like. Them man have to go do whatever they have to go do to get their victory or secure their victory.
Yes.
Me, I'm sitting down just giving my opinion. As simple as that.
But still, but you remember.
So we're not being biased by giving it. No. Don't even put that out because I don't think you understand. You see Americans' Asian support.
Yes, sir.
They're serious, you know. They're trying to mash up the
No. But this is what I'm trying to say. The reason why I said I'm being a bit biased is obviously both fighters have sets of supporters. So, you know, we can't please, we're not going to be able to please everyone. So tonight, it's the favor of KELL BROOK supporters. Tomorrow, we do ways to win for Amir Khan. So we're neutral. We ain't really, you know, we're coming from a boxing perspective and we're just telling it how we see it.
Yeah, but the thing about it is this, unlike some big up Miss Ringside. Yeah, we're
Miss Ringside in the building.
My brother from another mother country done. Let me just say this now. It's like we have to give our perspective because there is what I've noticed, and I'm grateful for all the people who's jumped on the live and supporting up the team. Yeah, I mean, we're on a road to 10,000 subs.
Come on.
After the show, we should have it. You know what I mean? So I'm thanking everyone for just tuning in and just listening up to the thing, and everyone who's been avid supporters. You know what I mean? There's too many names to call, so I don't want to call out any names and miss out anyone. You know what I mean?
At present, we are 60 away from the 10,000 mark, which is absolutely incredible. 60 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers. So please, if you haven't subscribed already, let's get us to 10,000 before Saturday night. That will really be something.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. But you know what? and God willing, after today, I reckon we'll touch that anyway. If we're only 60 away, I reckon after today's show. And we've got on the live so far.
52.
52. If you haven't liked or subscribed already, just tick the subscribe button straight away. I want to bust this thing right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And as I was saying, furthermore, let me just pick up a couple people that's in the building. Old type pound for pound TV, first man in the house. Haircuts and uppercuts. Ronin Sevens in the building. Country Done, the chairman, all day. Come on. M press conference. Mr. Ayton. Easier. What them I do is in the house. He says, Birmingham man them in a place. Yeah, Mr. A Awusu. Bafo, the original Ghana man, old tight. Was that? Oh, yeah. Don't worry about all that. Keep it 100s here. K2 Junior, dream it, believe it, become it. Yeah, above. Old tight, Zara Ikra. Yeah, come on. Obviously, we big up Miss Ringside. She's always here. Checkmate 3734. Yeah, bruv, it's gonna be a good one. But tonight's show is who is this? The mayor of Brixton has come all the way from South London and donated the first £10 to the Snapchat thing. He says, evening, gentlemen. Been looking forward to this. Good luck to both fighters, but allow that nasty sweet drink of business. bro, we're gonna break down this whole thing.
You know what? Listen, Tun, I'm just keeping it 100, yeah? I'm not even waiting. You know what I mean? From a man drink a next man's sweat, Tun.
Hold on, why ain't it coming up? I don't know why that thing ain't showing. Go on, Spence, carry on.
Yeah, you see? Because let me tell you this, the next thing, I'm going to punch Gary in his mouth, you know, our producer. He's meant to be, I'm just being real. He's meant to be running all of this thing. Every minute he's off doing something. You know what I mean?
Gary, if you can hear us.
No, I want Gary to hear us. I'm going to punch him in his mouth, bro. He's taking liberties. You know what I mean? He's got a valid reason when it comes to the antenatal thing. No problem with that. Yeah? But every minute you're jet setting up the place, filming up this man, filming up that man. Bruv, don't get too high for your boots, Gary. I'm just telling you this man straight.
Oh my goodness. Spencer's on smoke. Spencer's on smoke this evening.
You're taking liberties, bro. You're meant to be here with us.
Bruv. I don't care. Please, people forgive Spencer this evening. He's on straight arms house.
No, Tun, ma'am. And the next thing, when we're talking about arms house, I respect Dominic Ingle for being in the game, for the time that he's been in the game, and more than anything, his father, because I had enough love for Brendan. Brendan was a cool brother. He showed me bare love. But I'm keeping this thing 100. When you're drinking the next man's sweat, right? And I don't even understand why there's not bigger uproar. You know what I mean? As Muhammad Ali said, your nature is not righteous.
Man said, Dominic Ingle is showing Masonic tendencies.
No. And next thing is this. Mayor of London. No, and next thing is this, yeah?
Mayor of Brixton, not London.
Yeah, so no, he's the mayor of London now because
cool.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Right? I just want man to realize this part. There's no fun and games in that nastiness. I'm sorry. Right? Because you're in a position as a role model. Young youths are looking on that now. So young kids are gonna be looking at KELL BROOK go gets the victory now and think, wow, let's and big up to the trainer and and all the rest of it. And then you're doing some nastiness.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. When you sent me the video, I thought it was some camera tricks business.
No, I told you, disgusting. And
I mean, we need Dominic on there to.
No, you know what? Dominic was probably under stress right now working that game plan because remember, allegedly the rehydration, the weigh-in's going to be on the day.
What?
Yeah.
The weigh-in on the day.
On the day.
Wow, that's interesting.
You know what I mean? So Amir Khan's deliberately trying to mash up KELL BROOK.
That is interesting.
Allegedly, the weighing is on the day, bro.
So what would they do? Would they do like, like when you have certain rules, I think it's the IBF, where they weigh you in the morning and then obviously you can rehydrate. Once you make that weight in the morning, you can be whatever it is come, 10, 12 hours later.
Well,
you think that's going to be the case?
Similarly to when, like, you box professionally and you've had fighters that you work with. I box professionally, I had fighters that I've managed and promoted. You see what you're doing in small hall shows, or when you ate the top bill, you can weigh in on the day of the fight. Right? But as soon as you start winning titles and championships, so I know, like, when Tunde's guy with anti-yard to any of anti-yard's fights, the weigh-in the day before the fight.
Of course.
Right? But the talk is that Amir Khan's people, his team, have put the thing down to he has to weigh in on the day. 1 second. Someone else is calling me. Look at this. Right, we saying?
Give me 5 minutes. I'll get to the room and then put my phone on the charge. Give me 5 minutes.
All right, and let's click the link. Love, yeah? That's Johnny Nelson, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on. Right. The one and only Johnny Nelson, Mr. Sky TV. So, bro, we're gonna have Johnny up here just verifying whether that was a real thing or whether
it was real. He knows already. Johnny knows. But I mean, all I'm saying is this: is like I get certain cultures, yeah, that certain cultures do them things are like pub man antics, like, oh, look at that. But let's know to draw the line. Nastiness is nastiness.
All right. Well, listen.
No.
I don't know. Listen.
Well, you're saying to me like to phone Dominic Ingle. I can't because I deleted his number.
Wait. Let me hear the phone going. Wait. That's free fuggles.
Right. I don't mean this. Look, you know what? It was like yesterday, my sister-in-law was around at our hairdresser. She was doing my missus hair, right? And I was showing her, like, you get all like little crazy stuff that come on your phone. So I'm showing them certain things where people mash up, but we're laughing our head off, yeah? But then I was going to show them that, yeah? And I said, no, I can't show them that. Because
I'll be honest with you, that's nasty. That's nasty. I don't know. I'm just looking at it from a psychological point of view. Dominic actually said the numbers are gonna go up. So is it a thing where like it's about focus and attention? I don't know how much that's gonna play a part in the fight. But I just don't know what to think of the whole thing. That's just being honest with you. But the man dragged a man's sweat. And I was thinking, I
wouldn't even mind if it was a little bit of sweat, Big up Fifi in the house.
Come on, all day. Fifi, thank you for the €9.99. He said, good evening, fellas. Back at it again. Khan versus Brook. Some mad statements were being made about rooms and sweat drink. This fight build-up is living to its hype. Facts.
All right.
Everyone's chatting about it.
Of course,
I hear man chat about. Bruv, Khan said, bruv, don't be saying we shared rooms because, bruv, that don't sound right. He said, say we shared the ring or something. Don't say we shared rooms because that don't sound right. Because, bruv, there's certain rumors going on about you. And KELL BROOK said, bruv, we chatting about. You mustn't be there wanking on the gay side. Bro, even Adam Smith had to tell them to behave themselves because you can't be, bro. We're talking about the fight, but it's good. It's good. Boxing needs this. We need the hype.
Listen to me. I'm just keeping this thing real, right?
Yeah.
So for ages, people have questioned KELL BROOK's sexuality. That's not for me to question.
That's what ain't got nothing to do with it. I know.
That's got nothing to do with me. Like people writing on there, oh, KELL's this and KELL's that, and right? Whatever the man does in his private life, that's his private personal business, right? As long as he's not harming women and children, KELL BROOK's free to do whatever he wants to go do.
We can do what it was. We're here to talk boxing. And tonight, To the man saying straight devil business. Straight devil business. Man say straight devil business. All right, boom. Big up Joe Farmer. He said, big up Tunde and Spence. Love the show. Is it true Dominic Ingle has got the runs after drinking KELL BROOK sweat? Bruv, I don't know about that. But bruv, it is definitely, that's not normal behavior. I'm just being honest with you.
No,
that
that's
normal behavior.
This is what I'm trying to say to you. Like, maybe Dominic knows that this is his last big payday. So
I mean,
maybe
that's what I'm saying. It's a good way to get focus on him. Like that's what I'm saying. It's a good mental tactic. Because you're there thinking about, you're there worried about. It's like when, you know, Pat Barrett wanted to make it about me and him. And I'm like, bro, in my mind, I'm thinking, cool. Keep on thinking about me. Keep on making it about me. Because it's not me going to punch your fighter in the face. You get what I'm saying? So Dominic Ingle, bro, that's a good move. If it's meant for that, it's a good move. Otai Azim Khan, thank you for the $8.99. He said, I want Khan to win, but I'm not sure if the chin will hold up. Obviously, you are not related to AMIR Khan, Azim.
Well, big up for the $8.99, Azim.
Big up for the $8.99. We're taking that, fam.
Right. and the next, like, I can see, like, in this already, yeah, there is a lot of psychological games going on too. Right?
That's what I'm saying. No,
there's a lot. You know what I mean?
Listen, go on, carry on.
I saw, and I also, you know what? I have to big up Adam Smith, how he tried to calm down the things, because like man was trying to say, oh yeah, you're racist, right?
Yeah, it was getting personal.
A lot of people have done that, because like yesterday I was getting bad. I don't know why people think that I'm the racism police, you know, because I'm not. I don't think
Anyway, we don't want to. We got to say.
I'm not damping it. I'm just
this show tonight.
It was addressed on the thing. No, so I'm just because AMIR Khan brought it out. Now I'm saying both of these man need script writers. When you're going into press conference, you need to be right, man. They need to watch the fighters right to teach a couple of our bars to go use when they're on them things, because it's like you're clutching at straws. Just get ready to fight. You're ready to fight, and now go on fight. No long thing.
No, but I mean, listen, it's all part of the psychological aspect of the sport, and I like it. You know, both fighters are on the edge. Some are playing cool. I don't know what happened to Johnny. We were just about to bring him in, but you know, Johnny's an old school, old foot Jamaican man. You probably don't know how to deal with. There he is. Is he there? Johnny. Bad man Johnny in the area. And you see this man here? This man here knows the thing. The most articulate, well-spoken, great boxer himself. And he brings in that swag that you need as a presenter. Probably the same kind of thing you're talking about, Spence, what these men need to jazz it up. Without Johnny Nelson on the show, I don't even know what the production is going to be like. So we need Johnny Nelson at least for another 15 years. Sky executive, if you're listening, big up his money, another 50G, because that's what he deserves. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm introducing to you the one, the only, the Don. Man's calling himself man's name in this fight, the King of the North, but this is the Emperor of the North. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to the show the man himself, the Fight is Right regular, Mr. Johnny Nelson. Wait, John.
You can't.
Get a round of applause. Come on.
You can't get better than that. You man are killing it.
Easier. How you doing, John? You're looking political.
I'm all right. I'm all right. You know what? I'm trying to follow Spence with those glasses because it makes you look all judicious and everything. So you know what I mean? I'm just trying a little move. I was listening to your debate about today's press conference, and people are getting gassed about certain things because certain man's trying to twist things up. So let's just get it real. So this thing Kel said about Amir Khan to try to twist it round. And Amir, listen, in all the build-up, Amir Khan is clearly the more media savvy out of the two of them. He knows how to talk, how to present himself, everything. He did it back in the day when we had ringside and we had them both on. He turned up at the studio in some Dottical tracksuit, Kel's there in his little trendy gear. Just before the show came on to record the show live, Amir said, "Oh, let me just go into the toilet. Come on, I look slick." He dressed, he looks bad. And I thought, "Ooh." So little details. So it caught the attention. So Amir's always known how to deal with this kind of thing there. So then today, the presser, he's trying to, because listen, we're not all stupid. We know what we've seen online, what both men saying about each other. We've seen that. And so Amir, and I said this week, there's going to be some skullduggery going on, because that's when man's going to try and expose people and get people upset and drag things out. You knew this was coming. So there was no surprise when Amir had the avenue to say, whoa, hold on. I never shared a room with you, man. Insinuating a little something. You know which road he was going down. And so straight away, you know, Kel's not PC. Kel said straight, well, what are you talking about? And then just blew him up straight away. And then Amir's trying to say, well, what are you saying this thing about poppadom things? Kel said, because poppadoms poppadoms are delicate like your chin. They're brittle like your chin. That's what he said. Poppadoms are, they're brittle like your chin. And me had to just sit back. But what Amir was trying to do is trying to incite some kind of, and that's the kind of thing, as a black man, as a man of color, when you try and jump on that flag to say, nah, he's being racist, trying to twist it up for your own gains when a man isn't trying to be racist, excuse my French, that's fuckery. That's fuckery.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because when real cases come about, those real cases are put in. Those real cases are put in with the fuckery cases. You know what I mean? So that man's like, nah, man. I mean, you know that end of thing. Come on, be of yourself. You know what I mean? But then there's an undercurrent of there's a phobia. There's a phobia going on, and again, you know, Amir didn't do himself any favors because he went on like a little shopping, a little picnic. Now I know this boy. When he's by himself, the guy's cool. When he's around his mates, he's an idiot. But then some thinking, well, who's the act for? Is it for me or is it for your mates? But too often I've seen this idiot behavior when he's with his mates. So to me, all that debacle in the boxing board of other word room, both say boys, whatever. Trust me, that's not the end of it. But Dominic was ready. Dominic was ready for him, and Dominic knew exactly what he was doing. He was setting him up. He was ready for him. So and old school training. It reminded me what it's a modern day version of what Brendan did. And boxing is not only being only one in the ring. Boxing is about mental warfare. You twist somebody up.
There you go.
And so if you're in the ring, and I've done it before. Brendan told me to do it when I boxed Crawford Ashley. I'm looking at Crawford Ashley. Crawford Ashley's a good fighter. He's got an Irishman as his coach. Brendan said he's culture Irish. And I'm like, what's that mean, Brendan? He said, no nonsense. You can't be flash. You can't be in the face. I hate that stuff. They'll go mad. And if he goes mad, he'll go mad at his fighter because he's mad at you. So when you get out, when you get into the ring and the referee's introducing you, you stare at him over Crawford's shoulder. I'm like, what is? So I'm looking like a bad man, like I want to beat up the trainer. And my man's like looking at me and just say, what are you looking at me like for? What about him? So he's getting vexed now because I'm trying to dead him. Then all of a sudden, my man whispering in Crawford's ear, don't let him get to you. He's like that. My man's vexed. He got to him. So now his anger, his frustration, it's no longer a calm, what you've got to pass on to a fighter. He's fighting through his emotions. So what Dominic did to Bo Mike, he twisted up Bo Mike. He did his research on him. 69% of your fights were knockouts, and you were the one getting knocked out. So you'd be able to talk to me about it. You know, Dom set that up. You know, he did his research on him to try and get to him. Is it about the money? So my man's saying if it was about the money, you didn't come because you know your boy was getting done. Dominic didn't go because when that fight should have happened, Dominic said, you've not got enough time. Do not take the fight. And Kell said, I'm taking the fight. So he said, well, I'm out. Enough times Kell has left the gym. Enough times left the gym and come back. And people saying, how's that work? Because Dominic, money's not his God. He's basically said, you know what? If you can't pay me money I want, I ain't training for this. You're going to have to get someone else to train you. When the fight's over, come back. This time, now Kell has said, you know what? I've learned a lesson. I need everything to be right here. So I'm staying where I'm there. So when Dominic said jump, he jumped. He's not said how high, when, how whatever. And he's done everything right. So when Bo Max begs, he was begs. He was trying to cuss him out, trying to make noise at Dominic. Dominic said, calm down. Twisted him up. My man walked out. He stomped out of there. So the little skullduggery tricks that Bo Mac was gonna try and do and say, Terence Crawford, this, that, and the other. You know, Dominic twisted it. And I saw interviews. When AMIR Khan boxed Terence Crawford, Bo Mac said, this boy quit. He's got no heart. He's got no bottle. AMIR Khan has now gone to the man that told him by himself, you quit, you got no bottle, you got no body, and gone to train him. How is he going to trust that man in the corner if things are hard? What would you do that? You know what I mean? So when Dominic,
I disagree.
When Dominic
I disagree.
No. Bring it on me, Rasta.
Right. The reason why I disagree with you, when you're saying how could he trust that man in his corner? Did you hear the geography things? Now we have to go back. See, I'm a man who loves history. Right. Lennox Lewis gets knocked out by Oliver McCall.
Facts.
When he gets knocked out by Oliver McCall, prior to the fight, the late great Emmanuel Stewart said, well, I said I have problems inside Lennox Lewis, and I think that my guy's gonna go out and expose him. And what we're gonna do, because I don't think Lennox Lewis, and he said loads of derogatory things about Lennox Lewis. At the time, right. You know what I mean? At the time,
the knowledge.
Right. At that time. So what happened? Lennox Lewis goes out there, gets knocked out. Whoa. Actually gets stopped on his feet, and maybe the referee could have allowed him to go on and continue to fight. Right? But he gets knocked out. And within that time, when Lennox Lewis sacks his trainer, and who does he go with? So Pepe Correa, remember Pepe Correa got famous because he said, he's British and he's bad. Pepe Correa never trained on fight. He worked with Sugar Ray Leonard. And famously, Pepe Correa knocked out Angelo Dundee, but that's another story for another day. Read the book, The Big Fight by Sugar Ray Leonard. So I can't go by it. How can you trust that man? Because surely Lennox Lewis, by your admission, when you interviewed him with Adam Smith from 10 years ago, you said that Lennox Lewis is top 3 greatest heavyweights of all time. This is Johnny Nelson's words, not mine, right? I'm in agreement with you, but these are still your words, right? So you can't say, how can you trust that man? AMIR Khan was living holiday camp.
Spencer, it was a personal attack. It was a personal attack. It wasn't an attack on his boxing ability. He said, the boy, you didn't want it, you're a coward. He called the boy a coward, Tarati.
Yeah, but
talking about his boxing ability, it's a personal attack.
Johnny, when you could listen, but I want people to realize when Johnny couldn't get no fights, carry on drinking the red wine, Johnny. When Johnny,
hey, that's red wine, not blood.
Yeah, nah, it could be urine because you know when man get punched in the kidneys.
You talk about the same punch that I gave you, Spencer.
There we go. You talk about the same punch, Tunde. This is why I know that you ain't got 2 cents. I punch up Tunde so bad in his memory loss. But anyway, that's another story for another day.
Johnny, just to keep up to date, me and Spencer barred a few years back. I brought him up on the next level.
Johnny Nelson.
On the next level.
Johnny, listen to me. It was 20 years ago. And we saw and the beating that I gave in the just Tunde. Did I not give you
I'm not reading this thing again. Johnny, if you want. Girl, come on.
As you see Spencer in there in his nice 3-floor bedroom yard, he has still got the towel that he put on his head in the changing room after I punch him up. Don't let Spencer fool. Anyway, let's get back to the thing.
Couldn't be learned boxing from me. You just have to realize that.
Yeah, I learned it from you, and I bust you up.
I did not exist. This black face, white tooth man wouldn't be nowhere.
All right, listen, we're getting off. Every time I do this, every time we do this, Johnny, we go off course. Spencer just won't admit I beat him up. And I'm saying, let's do this thing now. I'll beat him, bro. Let's do this thing now. Me and you.
Your facial.
Cool. All right, hold on. Wait. Hold tight, Fifi. Thank you very much for the €9.99. He said, Johnny, do you still believe Bellew has better technique?
No. Now
Wait,
for once. I'm so glad. Go on.
Let me finish the question. He says, Johnny, do you still believe Bellew has a better technique than Usyk? All jokes aside, how many pay-per-views do you think the Khan and Brook fight will do in your estimations? Thanks, Chief. I know you're just about to get a bit serious.
Yeah. Let me just get on this. You know the people that are telling me, and I said, technically, Tony Bellew, remember, Tony Bellew was ahead on points up to being stopped by Usyk. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. So I wasn't. He was ahead on points. So when I said technically, he's actually better technically than Usyk, but Usyk had a lot more to his army. But technically, he was ahead on points. So where was I wrong there? Shut your mouth. You're just talking foolishness. Come on. I get from that. I'm like, no. You know what? I know stuff. I've forgotten stuff you people don't even know. So number one, that's that one done with. In regards to KELL BROOK, this is going to be one of those in the top 5 highest pay-per-views. I know this because I know the figures. I've been told the figures, what they are, the estimated figures, what they are. This thing's doing well. So remember when this fight was first shouted and mooted, they said, nah, I'm not watching that. This thing should have happened 10 years ago, blah, 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 blah,
yes.
blah. Even Eddie Hill saying, I ain't going to watch it. Lying Ross. Of course he's going to watch it.
Of course
he's going to watch it. Of course you're going to watch it. And if you're a boxing fan, you're going to watch these things. That's just pure stupidness. And so what I'm saying is, if you'd have asked me who'd win between Brook and Khan 10 years ago, I'd have said Khan. If you'd asked me 5 years ago, I'd have said Brook. Now you're asking me today, I'm saying, I won't put my ass on it. All I can go to is what I've seen. What I've seen was when Khan boxed Terence Crawford, he was beaten to the jab, he was beaten to the counters. That means his speed had gone. And he looked so vulnerable, which is why the end of the fight came about the way it came about. When KELL BROOK boxed Terence Crawford, he was on his own until he got rossed in the eye with that jab. So again, who was doing better out of the two of them?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Who was doing better? So I'm going on what I saw. And so if I go by that, that's what I'm leaning on.
And this is why this evening, when I got back from the gym, the first person I studied was KELL BROOK. I watched his fight against, is that Mark Luca? I think it's Mark Luca. First time watching the fight. And I phoned Spencer. I said, Khan's going to bruck up KELL BROOK. That's what I said. And then I watched the Crawford against KELL BROOK. Okay, I said, you know what, fam? KELL was actually outthinking Crawford for the first 2 rounds. Second round was an even. First round, KELL won. Second round, Crawford started to, and then obviously he got stopped with a counter jab and left hook. But then when I watched AMIR Khan versus Crawford, I phoned back Spence and said, KELL's gonna knock out Khan, bro, because he. As you said, I said, we're talking about the keys to victory for KELL. The shot that I saw off the back, even from the Luca fight, or the Mark, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, was the way KELL, from an orthodox stance, throws the right, he leads with the right, and then he does like a power jab. And I said, that shot is going to be very effective for Khan, for KELL. And then when I watched the Crawford fight, it just confirmed it. Khan still met. There's no way you can tell me. Look, he's gone to the so-called pound for pound best fighters gym in the world. You cannot change the habits of a lifetime.
Pull it up.
But listen,
you can't change the habits of a lifetime in 8 weeks. It's not possible. It's not. I don't care who the trainer is. Even I can't do it. That's how deep it is.
Listen, don't. That's what I'm saying, Tunde. Don't argue with idiots. You know what I mean? Because you're having to explain this thing, and I don't. It seems like I'm being disrespectful to fans when they ask such a stupid question. I'm thinking, go for the fact. Don't get gassed because everybody else is saying something. You know,
Yes.
don't get gas with it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But go by what you see. You know, KELL
Yes.
BROOK and AMIR Khan are not the fighters they were 10 years ago or 5 years
Yes.
ago. Go on today and look at the past few fights, and then make an honest opinion. Make your honest opinion, because what people are doing is they're saying what they think everybody else wants to hear. If I tell you something, I'm going to be able to back up everything I say. So if I'm wrong, at least I believe in my truth, and that's how I drop it. But
so
the
where do
problem
you? God, sorry, finish, John. Sorry, have you
No,
finished?
that's
I
what I'm
was
saying.
saying.
So, yeah, I'm done.
Where
I'm
do
done.
you
Go on.
where do you see the strengths for KELL in this fight? What if there's any particular shots? Because I mean, straight off the back, I've said it for years. Spencer would said it. I've said it on the show. You know, AMIR has gone, and I'm a supporter of AMIR. I think he's done so much for British boxing, and regardless of what anyone thinks, he's a great ambassador and has been a great ambassador for the sport. But I've said it from day one. He's open. They have not fixed with all this Virgil Hunter and all these Freddie Roach. They still haven't fixed a basic error where Khan jabs and his right hand is on the floor. And now we see Bo Mac on the gloves are off.
To pull up the right hand.
Pull up. So I'm saying, hold on. Look, it's been at the end of his career. Now you're talking about fixing something that should have been fixed from the Braders Prescott fight.
Tunde, his problem's this. AMIR Khan has moved from trainer to trainer to trainer. He's not something. The best trainer he's with was Virgil Hunter. I saw Virgil Hunter in LA. We sat down having a pizza tarated. And they have pizza, don't we? Yeah. So my man's talking about, he said, this is the time when he's training AMIR. He said, AMIR Khan will never box KELL BROOK on my watch. That man's he got everything wrong about him. This is what the trainer's saying about his fight in KELL BROOK. That's what he said then to me then. And Keith Thurman then come along. At the time, KELL was flying high. He said, KELL BROOK is the best in the world in the division. Now, if AMIR Khan keeps moving from trainer to trainer to trainer, basically all he needs is a cheerleader. Because how is he going to learn something substantial that's going to sink in? From moving to one trainer today, the next trainer tomorrow, the next trainer after that. He's not spending enough time with them for it to sink in at their head. So now he's gone to Bomac. Be it 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever weeks it is he's going. Bomac's just basically a very expensive cheerleader. Because he ain't telling them, because whatever he's learned, he'll come out and do it for maybe one round, maybe 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds. After that, he's going to go back to type.
100%.
KELL BROOK on the.
We've lost you there, Johnny.
We've lost him. We've lost Johnny there first. John?
Won't come out. I'm still here. I'm still here. No, I'm back. Can you hear me?
You said KELL BROOK.
You stopped on KELL BROOK.
Are you here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
KELL BROOK. Don't be surprised if he comes out southpaw. All the time when he's done the public workout, he didn't switch southpaw once. KELL BROOK boxes southpaw as well as he does orthodox.
Yes.
So do not be surprised. So KELL BROOK, and it's the same thing. So the same shot he got dealt with by Terence Crawford, he got hit by his own shot. So don't be twisted. Don't think, why? You know what? I've not seen him do southpaw once. Don't be surprised. KELL comes out southpaw and start madding him up thinking, what's going on here? KELL is with somebody that knows him inside out. He's known him since he was a 7-year-old boy. So, so you've got to think strategy. You've got to think, what is this fighter capable of doing? I said to Dominic, what do you think? He said, training's gone right, everything's gone spot on. Or it's a case of what he's got left when the bell goes. That's an honest answer. And that's the same with AMIR Khan.
Right. Don't you think, like, it's, there's no rehydration clause.
Spence, sorry, just 1 second. Thank you, Kevin Slims, for your $5.
Yeah, brilliant, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Kevin, he says KELL BROOK is the only fighter to push Sean Porter back. Only British fighter to push Sean back.
No, he's the only fighter to push him back.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you're saying, except Bud Crawford. No. Bud never pushed him back. Bud was using side to side and he would try to evade shots, but Bud weren't pushing him back. KELL BROOK pushed him back, and that was an incredible win.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. For him to go over there and do that to Sean Porter, then he's the most jerky, strong, awkward, unorthodox fighter you could ever want to get in the ring with on his day. And KELL went and beat him at his own game.
Would you like to see Kell?
Would you like his own game?
Would you like to see KELL BROOK have a fast start, or would you prefer more technical start? I mean, I guess it all depends on how AMIR comes, but sometimes even if if AMIR can't, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. What kind of start do you think KELL should come with? A fast start or a measured start?
Amir Khan is the fastest fight I've ever seen live. I think his speed's gone, but I think he'll have a little something for the first 2 or 3 rounds. KELL's got to start off tight and sharp, and then slowly but surely start taking over them. If you watch when Khan boxed Crawford, you know, he was falling to pieces as the fight went on because he was getting caught on the jab, he was getting caught on the counter. Then all of a sudden he's thinking, I need a way out here with grace. My man got licked in his seed bag. That must have been massive because it ran his belly button to rotted. You know what I mean? All of a sudden he can't fight. So that was his way out. And Bomac exposed him, exposed his claw. That's what he did. So let's not mess about. Let's just say how it is. So Amir Khan's going to be fast for the first 2 rounds, and then all of a sudden time catches up on everybody, and that's what he depends on. And his speed's gone, Rasta. Look at the fight. Look at the fight.
I hear that, Johnny. Speed's gone, yeah? We're saying Amir Khan's speed's gone.
It never looked good at the public workout. I'm being honest with you. He looked fast, John.
He's 30.
I'm just keeping it real. He looked fast.
He's 35 years old now, right? Amir Khan in previous times, especially like in the Marcus Madonna fight and that, Amir Khan's hands were so fast he could have been a pickpocket. It was ridiculous how his hands were. I ain't seen hands like
they were
that.
like the propeller of a helicopter. His hands were like the propeller of a helicopter.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, even in the Billy Dib fight, his hands was fast.
You took the word. I was just about to go back because I was just watching the Billy Dib fight.
Yeah, his hands was fast. So I thought that
his hands were rapid, right?
And I've never seen Amir Khan in this kind of shape.
Right.
Even, you know, he had this so-called Alex Zero, all these little con artists, man, that chat about strength and conditioning, and they're only conditioning their pockets. they're only strengthening and conditioning their pockets. I ain't never seen Khan in that kind of shape. He looks into and his hands look right.
I'm just being 100% that Khan's hand speed, when you say like he still got the hand speed, it's not as fast as it was. But here is the difference. As you get older, your style of boxing needs to evolve, right? Because you're going from trainer to trainer to trainer, you're not going to really see no evolution. You're going to see your teeth in bits and all the rest of it, but fundamentally, you're going to stay to who you are.
Come on.
KELL Brook, on the other hand, yeah, he's had some interim trainers and all the rest of it, but he is solely from the Still City. He is Sheffield, but his style of boxing isn't that of the Winkerbank style of boxing. Big up Fifi for the money, right?
Hold tight, Fifi, 1999. I'll read your comment after Spencer finishes his.
Yeah, his style of, if you look at a young KELL BROOK, how he used to set himself and sturdy himself to throw a shot, he was very reminiscent of a young Christopher Livingston Eubank. You know? Watch how Eubank can set himself.
I don't know about that.
No. Tunde, you just started watching boxing last week. I'm trying to tell you, watch how Kell used to stand. I'm not talking about the posturing. I'm saying how he would let his hands go. Not the posturing, forget that. But how he would stand and let his hands go, and how he would double up his jab and throw the right uppercut. Right uppercuts weren't really used in the way as it was like a showcase punch. I know Tunde does that now with his fighters. Like when they throw the right uppercut, you know, blood fire, they throw the right uppercut. KELL BROOK, how he would throw that right uppercut, that was a serious shot. Eubank specialize in throwing right uppercuts. There's certain times where Eubank would get all flustered and throw them silly shots, like their cricket punch and all them kind of foolishness, like he's bowling a cricket ball. But no, when we're looking back at the Winkerbank fighters, they were elusive, they were hard to hit. KELL BROOK was usually a front foot fighter. Johnny Nelson, Winkerbank, little voodoo man, used to dodge up man shots and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? No, Johnny Nelson was, you know what I mean? The originator of all of that in Harold Graham was the guy. You know what I mean? Castro was a bad man. Yeah, I mean, Tunde don't know about these fights. I told you, just coming boxing last week, right?
Yes,
Right.
Bad
Castro,
fighter.
How was that guy?
444 on the chat. Please press
Come
the
on.
subscribe, the like button.
Bro,
This is the road to
444,
10,000.
listen. I told you, Tunde, you know the spirits are with us on this one. This is the thing. It's our time. So when we're looking on fighters, and like with Kell Brook, with his style, if he sets himself with a tight guard to fluster that hand speed of AMIR Khan's, got a lot of business, still got hand speed, and if he comes with a tight guard, not from the low, you see.
That is the, and listen,
You know
that is
thing.
what I was gonna say. Kell, in my opinion, has to, he has to have a high guard. Not necessarily a high guard, but he has to keep his left hand high because AMIR Khan, from the tapes that I've studied to date, he likes to rush in with the left hook, right hand.
Yeah.
That's the first two shots.
And he goes like this to me.
Those are the first two shots. Kell's got that relaxed style and that counter punching style. But I just believe those, as Johnny said, those first few rounds, he really has to be on his defensive counter punching game, in my opinion. But I just can't see how, Kell, if he just, he's got to lean back and throw them counter hard left hooks. And the jab, the power jab is the shot. The power jab is the shot.
You're reading my papers, bro. That's exactly.
The power jab is the shot. I'm telling you.
When Kell Brook has to stamp the authority of the jab, so AMIR Khan knows what time of day.
Yeah, that's right.
When AMIR Khan gets hit, Johnny's just gone there. He's like, his battery must have dead.
Oh, type Fifi. Anyway, let me read the comment from Fifi.
Yeah, Fifi's comment.
Fifi said, I don't want to derail the topic. Johnny, do you believe the Whyte Fury fight will still happen? The Khan Brook fight has been shadowing the supposed deadline for signing. Has been quiet on the AJ Usyk fight as well. Fifi, bun that. We're not worrying about that tonight. But we talk about that tomorrow or something like that. But I get what you're saying. I did hear Tyson Fury say he's got 3 days to sign. He has to sign. Come on, man. Dylan has to sign. But we don't want to. You're right. Fifi is saying he doesn't want to derail the topic, Johnny. But do you still believe the Whyte Fury fight will happen? This is Khan Brook Day. But if you just give a quick answer, yes or no, do you think the Whyte Fury fight will happen?
I do think it'll happen. I think Whyte has waited long enough, and this is the business side of it, show business. And Fury and Whyte are going to be doing the show. The businessmen are trying to kick the tires and complain about they're trying to squeeze as much out of it as possible. I reckon they'll take it down to the wire. This fight's happening. Yes. As far as Dillian's concerned, this fight's going to happen. And listen, Dillian, unlike Fury, these men money ain't their god. It's the people behind him. So don't be thinking Dillian saying, I ain't fighting unless I get blah, blah. He's going to get as much out as he possibly can. The fight's going to happen. Because there's no way he can wait so long and then say, no, I'm not playing. I won't. No, it's not going to happen. Don't worry about it. Don't get gashed by misinformation. Let's follow the information.
Yes, sir.
Also, Johnny, with the fight going ahead and you being a Kell Brook man hard, what would you think would be the key shots for Kell Brook to secure victory against AMIR Khan?
Yes, great
What
question.
would I tell Kell Brook to do? And I told him. He phoned me the night after the night of the Gloves Are Off was aired. He phoned me that night, talking and giddy like a little picnic, saying, "Yo, did you see that? I should have said this. I should have said that." And I'm like thinking, "Well," I said, "Kell, I was there, man. I was there." And so he's up for this fight. Now, Kell has to. Now, remember, it's fighting. You're going to fight. The referee's there to make sure you boys stay clean. Kell's got to push it to the wire. He's got to make my man feel uncomfortable. He's got to get him complaining to the referee. He's got to get my man thinking, what's he coming out with next? He needs to be as unorthodox in his punching as possible. Even like pushing him off the chest, open the palm down, boom, bang it in the chest, pull it with a hook. If you're getting hit with foreign objects in odd places, it's like, what is this? Something not right here, and you keep punching until the referee pulls you off. So even when you step back and is that unwritten rule where, okay, we get a breather. No, none of that. You take the pace at your pace. Make a man feel uncomfortable. Once you've got him complaining and turning to the referee complaining, then keep doing it. Keep doing it, because that means you're getting in his head. You're twisting him up. He can't. There's no friends in there. Don't be tapping gloves after it. Don't be his mate in there. Don't think, all right, we're cool. That ain't gonna work, because Khan will con you. He'll make out say, yeah, we're cool. Boom, take him outside as he steps out. Like Mayweather did against Maidana when he tried to headbutt him. Was it Maidana? When he tried to headbutt him, and boom, took him out. No prisoners. He is not your friend. And
Victor Ortiz.
Don't like it.
Victor Ortiz.
Yeah, Victor Ortiz. He don't like it. Get in there. Get the job done. Get him out of there. You know, and the problem is, Khan is like a puppet master with Kel. He knows how to play. When we're doing the gloves are off, he's talking out the jungle. He said, "Did you like it? Did you like what I was doing?" I knew he was taking a piss. You know, when he said to Kel, "Who's the A side?" He said, "You are." Who's that? Said it again. You are. I'm thinking, Kel, man. Don't make this man gas.
Because Kel, as you said, Kel is not media savvy like that. He ain't. But we don't know the thing like that. Kel,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, I like that. I like when he said he asked him. When he asked him, I like Kel went, yeah, you are. I said, yeah. But
first of all, thank you, Miss Ringside, for the 1799.
Thank you very much.
He said, Miss Ringside says, this is better than TV, fam. This is a woman talking. She said it's better than TV, fam. Nah, this has to be the most refreshing boxing show in the UK. It surpasses Before the Bell, Between the Ropes, or whatever TV people them have. Johnny is the real on here Rasta. Come on, wait. Fuck on busy. Big up Miss Ringside.
Right.
And with that comment came a lovely 17.99. You know how much chicken and chips that Peckham that is? You know how much chicken and chips that is, that Peckham?
Chicken and chips.
Yeah, but yeah.
You guys are killing them, man. You guys are killing. But you know what? Saturday night's going to be a good show no matter what. And I hope, upon hope, and I'm supposed to be biased. Yeah, I will be honest and biased.
But you can't be.
Say, but nothing stops me. Nothing stops me from having an opinion. I want Kel to win.
Ben Oldham,
I'm going to say what I say.
Stop talking. Ben Oldham.
This man here, we call him Mr. Snapchat.
£100.
Yes.
Thank you. Bruv, Ben Oldham, he puts a grand a show. So, bruv, when you're talking, you just get cut off instant. But old time Ben Oldham, he said, "Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Nelson."
I've just read those questions.
He said, "Thank you, Mr. Nelson, for
You've just short-circuited the thing, Ben. Right, I just read those questions. I can see the question.
Wait, yeah. Ben Oldham says...
So Ben's saying... Yeah, he's saying, good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for Mr. Nelson. Arted Fire being blessing us with his presence. Johnny, do you think Eddie Hearn will pay for pay-per-view this weekend? Hell yes, he will. So when he's saying he's going to watch it, he's lying. Blasted liar. Number two, of course he's going to do it. But the thing is, why is he going to big it up and say, watch it? Because watch this next week. Let's see if somebody asks him about it. If he's got an opinion, how does he have an opinion if he didn't watch it? Trust me. So watch how it goes on. Number two, a prime Johnny Nelson against David Hayne as a cruiserweight. I win. There's not even a hesitation. I win. I win. I believe that was the best cruiserweight in the world. I win.
I've stated this while I used to be at Sky Sports on ringside toe to toe, right? I think it was June 24th, 2014. I remember
the knowledge.
When I say that you have to look at Johnny Nelson's career, right? Here is a man that lost his first, was it? Would you do your first 4 or 5 fights?
3. Lost 13 amateur. Had 13 amateur fights. I won 3. I had my first 5 professional fights. I won 2.
Wow.
Right? So then Johnny Nelson goes from then, and I'm saying, now I remember, was it March? It was March of 1990 when Johnny Nelson got his first world title shot against Carlos de Leon, and Johnny Nelson should have been a millionaire because he just found out the cure for insomnia. So if you couldn't sleep, just watch that fight.
The knowledge.
right?
Yeah.
I remember. No, I'm just telling you. I remember Johnny Nelson. Then he gets another world title shot, and I remember how everybody was rubbishing Johnny Nelson. They were rubbishing him. Johnny Nelson never had things his own way. Johnny Nelson had to go on the road and be a sparring partner in Germany, in Russia. You know what I mean? Brendan said, right, if you want to try, you're going to have to go on the road because, you know what I mean? You're not doing that. You might as well just go on the road. He had to go on the road. And then something clicked inside Johnny Nelson. And as far as I'm concerned, it was a night that he beat Dennis Andrews. That's my truth. The night you beat Dennis Andrews, you played with him. At the time, Terry Dunstan was British champion. Yeah? And he went points twice with Dennis Andrews, who was the former WBC light heavyweight champion of the world and two-time light heavyweight champion of the world, right? Because he went to Emmanuel Stewart, but that's another story for another day. Johnny Nelson handled this man, even though he's an old man, but he was still tough, Naras. Johnny handled like nothing. And that was a turning point. And then the Naz thing, Naz was getting big now, and Johnny Nelson started to believe in himself. The reason why I'll turn around and think that Johnny Nelson will beat David Haye, right? Go look at the Boxing News, where the Boxing News rank Johnny Nelson in the greatest cruiserweights of all time. They had Johnny Nelson at number 3. They had Johnny Nelson at number 3. James Toney, who me and Tony was just talking about today in depth, James Toney came to the Sky Studio and said, oh yeah, man, Johnny Nelson can fight, man, he can fight. Reason why, and nobody couldn't do the Philly show like, no big man couldn't do the Philly show like James Toney. He knows because Johnny Nelson, similar to what Tunde AJAYI is designing right now, and he's getting all this ridicule, you came from a man that built a system in boxing. It wasn't just, all right, Johnny, they go in the gym, jab, right, and go down straight down to the body. No, you little fish and fish, man. No, none of that. He got taught from a man that was a teacher. There was a difference. No disrespect to Adam Booth. Adam Booth was a teacher.
Okay, let's move on, bruv.
No, I'm saying on this.
Bruv, you're turning this into the Johnny Nelson show, fam.
No, I don't hear about. I'm talking, quite interrupt me. You mean? Bruv, so to tell people you're talking about us crying after any yard does have to slap you in your mouth. Go on. So when I'm turning around, when I'm turning around saying like on Johnny Nelson, when Johnny Nelson believed in himself, reason why he stopped Carl Thompson, even though it was a premature stoppage, he still stopped Carl Thompson. Carl Thompson, he stopped Carl Thompson. What did Carl Thompson do to young David Haye?
Yeah, he broke him up.
Knocked him out.
Right. So,
knocked him out.
I think a peak Johnny Nelson versus a peak David Haye. History is a great teacher. We're looking back now. We're not gassing back David Haye no more. Have you noticed that? But when David Haye was hot, he was hot. We're not gassing back no more. Anyway,
the knowledge does it again. Educates us. But old tight Leah O, she said, I think this question is to Johnny. Could Brooks' dislike for Khan distract him? He looked very frustrated and the gloves are off. Johnny, what do you think about that?
No, because I think Brook he struggles to articulate himself, and it sounds like he just wants to get his words out. But Brook is a very complex character where he can put things into position, and I believe that the reason what he's done in training camp, what he's done with his trainers, what he's done, how he's committed to this, he wants this more than anything. And I think Brooks' his dislike for Khan will be the thing that digs him out of a hole. If he's ever in a hole, it'll dig him out and say, "Nah, man, I'm not letting this boy do me. Nah, man, he's not taking my ass." You know what I mean? And so Brook will use it to dig him out of a hole. Dominic's got to make sure he keeps the reins on this boy.
I got a question for you, Johnny. How do you feel? I mean, Spencer's just, telling me this evening that it looks like the fighters have to weigh in on the day. And how do you think this weight stipulation of 149 will affect KELL?
If I was KELL, I would say, here, I would turn up at the weigh-in with 300 bags and say, hey, well, this is what's this for? And I'm coming over the weight.
Wow.
Because Amir Khan, why would you want, say me and you are fighting, right? Me and you have been rivals for years. I want the best version of you fighting me. So I don't want you coming up with an excuse, I struggle to make the weight, this, that, and the other. Both these fighters are boxed at like middleweight. They're a higher weight. This is not for a title. This is a fight between two men. So why is he making man squeeze down to that weight? Because he knows Kell struggles to get down to the weight. So this ain't like football when you just bonks a man and he rolls around 17 times, he lays on the floor until the referee gives him the advantage and gives man a yellow card and gives him a free kick. This is real. This is real deal. This is mano a mano. So why are you trying to get advantage by saying, I want you boiling down, I want you this, I want you that? And if you don't, these two guys can box at 154, a healthy weight for both of them, and fight. And that's it. But what Amir Khan's doing is he's making sure everything's in his favor. And so to me, that's cowardness. Because in our game, we don't play them stupid game. It's cowardness.
I think that's smart. But I'll be honest with you, Floyd done the same to Canelo.
Thank you. You just took the words out of my mouth.
And again, cowardness. Coward. But no, what I'm saying is, listen to me. Why are you trying? These two guys are. These two guys are down. These two guys are boxed at a high weight. They're older, right? They're both. Look at Amir Khan yesterday in the workout. He looked like an old man. His body looked just skinny and fleshy. And I know he struggles, but he knows Kell struggle. Now this fight could have made it 154, where they're both healthy. I could get you down to 147. You won't be able to tie your shoelaces, though. You understand? So why don't these two guys say, you know what? I want you at your best because this is that fight. You know, to me, it's foolishness. It's rubbish. And I've watched Kell say, yo, here's the money. Take the fine money. I'm coming on £2 over, £3
you know
over.
What
are you going to do about it?
There's for and against. Because as I say, Floyd done it to Canelo. But when there was a weight stipulation, when he came back and fought Marquez, Floyd came overweight. Floyd done what you're telling Kell to do. So, but it's not
Tunde,
what you're saying.
Who remembers? But who remembers that? What they remember is they remember the result. They don't remember this weight technicality. So Khan's playing this game. No, and after all the dislikes and blah blah blah, it's going about who won and who lost. If Kell does the same, say, all right, if you want to play that, I'm going to pay you a little fine. There you are, both come in. All the general people remember is who won and who lost.
Per pound overweight.
These men are getting paid millions. He could write it off to some African that he said is a sparring partner and he don't know when there. You took the money. He could do something like that.
To the team.
You know what I mean? He could play something like that. He could write the money off. What I'm saying is, nah, I ain't playing that.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you call it cowardness. I prefer to call it a bit calculated. I'll be honest with you, John. I call it calculated, and I think that comes with being the A side, you know, and trying to get everything stacked in your favor. I mean, Floyd said it. Floyd said it when he fought Oscar. Oscar done everything.
Tunde,
you know, Oscar chose the gloves, done everything.
Rasta, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I totally hear what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, when I was world champion, I believed I was the best in the world. I want you to come in at your best. So I know I beat the best version of you. I don't want you to struggle to get. So but this is the way we say, you know what, we can do this. This ain't for no title, so it don't have to be a set weight. This ain't for no interim title, no whatever. You know, they could set this at 154. They both boxed at a higher weight and got rossed. So why not set it at a higher weight for each other? You know, 154. That's not too high. Why not do that? But so one man's trying to make things better for himself. He's for himself. I understand. But what I'm saying is, to me, as a fighter, that's not how I look at it. I look at it and think, you know what? I want to box the best version of you. I don't want you to have an excuse saying I struggle to make the weight.
Would say, listen, I wouldn't disagree with what you're saying, but I think that's more to do with your grounding. You know, the way that you've been brought up, you know, the Ingle philosophy. But you know how it is today, in today's society, or especially of boxing, everything's money, everything's calculated moves, everybody's trying to get one of the days of the best fighting the best. It doesn't really happen, John. And if it happens, we get situations like this where one fighter, you know, wants all these things. I mean, we're having this with the Fury fight.
Come on camera more. You've come off the camera.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're having this with a Fury fight. There's so many stipulations, but definitely I do believe. I mean, listen, I don't know if Kell is gonna come in overweight, but as I said, Floyd made Canelo drain himself down to a weight, and it could be argued that he didn't get the best Canelo. But then Floyd came overweight when a weight was stipulated for the Marquez fight. So it's gonna be down to Kell what he decides to do come fight now. But are they weighing on the day? That's what I want to ask. Are they weighing on the day?
Yeah, are they weighing on the day? Because I've been hearing that there's meant to be a weighing on the day. They're weighing on the day, Johnny.
Oh, yeah, it's true. There's a £10 stipulation. I heard there's a £10 stipulation, something like that. They got to weigh again on Saturday morning as well. So I don't know what the detail, the devil in the detail is.
Okay. So they're weighing the day before, but then there's the stipulation in the weights.
The day after. Yeah. All right, cool. Fifi, thank you for the €19.99. He said, do you guys believe this fight has a rematch potential? The weight politics is something that has always been cemented in boxing. In business, there are no friends, as a wise man said. Agreed.
And I agree. I'm also saying this, right? That there is a rematch clause in the contract if Amir Khan loses.
Okay.
For Amir Khan.
Yeah, from Amir Khan. So all the intangibles are in his favor.
Not one for KELL BROOK. Not one for KELL BROOK.
No.
Understand? That's what I'm saying. It's this kind of thing. If we accept this kind of behavior and let it go unsaid, then why would it ever stop? You got to call this shit out. I'm calling it out. I'm calling it out. To me, it just don't sync right with me. So if people say, nah, that's how it is. Yeah, of course how it is. Yo, listen. You look at things, that doesn't mean that's how it should be. If you accept these things, then you can't complain about it. I ain't accepting of it, and I'll call it out. And just because everybody else is cool with that, that's how it is, that don't mean it's right.
Yeah, my man Supreme, you're blocked. Don't come with no negativity around there, man. We're not on it. Straight blockage. yeah. Anyway, yeah, yeah, it's true. But having said that, we live in an age where it's all money, John. It's money. Money changes everything. And I guess, I mean, this fight has got blockbuster written all over it. And I've been back and forth. I do believe after watching Kell, I mean, I do give Kell a very, very strong chance now after watching both of their last fights. Crawford for AMIR, Crawford for Kell. I think Kell done actually better in the Crawford fight than AMIR did, even though it went longer. I think the mistakes that AMIR made in the Crawford fight, you can't make them in the Kell fight. You just can't. And the shots are Kell shots. You know, you see AMIR was throwing that jab. When they try to get AMIR jabbing, doing one punch, that don't suit AMIR. I'm telling you. That because all Crawford was doing is timing him with a right hand over the jab. And so
Come on.
And so, that's what he was doing, and then clapping with a left hook. that was done. So these are shots that I think Kell has in his arsenal. I just feel that Kell has to be careful because AMIR is going to be throwing in threes and fives. Threes and fives. So what I noticed from Kell, which he can't do in the fight, is he'll take the first shot and then he'll lean back. Oh, Johnny's gone. I don't know what happened there.
I'm still here. I don't know why.
You're still there, John.
Your screen's just gone black, bro.
Your screen's black.
You're eating
a pack of Watsits. You're eating a pack of Watsits. You don't want the people them to see. Anyway, I was saying, Johnny, that Kell, it will take the first shot and then he'll lean back. And so he's got to be careful of because Khan the hands are still quick. So Khan's going to be playing threes and fours. And that's why I feel Kell needs to keep that left hand up. He has to the first few rounds. Once he settles down, because KELL's got the better IQ, in my opinion, but AMIR's got the better experience. That's how I see the fight. And so I'd be very interested to see that if they both stand off, who's getting drained the more.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened. Because that's
Big
what
up
happened with
David G for the £5 you just sent in on the chat.
So yeah, so that's what's hold on, let me see that.
David G.
Yeah, David G. Big up David G. He says, I still remember when Spencer put it on AMIR on toe-to-toe when he tried to come with some foolishness. He got bare chat from man. That's been put to sleep. Facts. Facts. They're fighting now. They're fighting, and it's true. You said it all those years ago. The country will not forgive you if you don't fight KELL BROOK.
Right. And the thing about that went so viral that man still talking that today. I don't business. I mean, and the next thing is this: I'm not a sour great kind of person, like, but I do miss my Wednesdays not seeing Johnny Nelson. But me and Johnny Nelson speak more now than when I was at Sky.
Yeah,
right?
Man, yeah, man, yeah.
Right.
Come on.
So, and like, Amir Khan knew they had to take that fight. But I remember last year when we was doing the live fight is right from Dubai and Tunde was there. And Tunde stuck it on Amir and said, "Look, are you taking the KELL BROOK fight or not?" And he said, "Yeah, definitely. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight." And lo and behold, now it's happening.
Jenny, so do you think, I mean, listen, do you think this fight was really, the pressure was so much for AMIR that he had to take this fight? Or do you think this is a fight that he genuinely wanted?
I think AMIR had nowhere else to go. That was the problem. AMIR got to the all avenues had closed because he'd, remember, we've heard excuses for the past 10 years. If KELL does this, if KELL does that, if KELL does this. He got to the point where the TV company saying, we want this fight. He had nowhere else to go, you know, and so therefore, if he wants to get the big bucks, he wants to get the big money, you know, it's KELL. And that's the only reason why this has happened, because there's nowhere else to go. The TV company saying, no, we're not interested. Now it might be boxing on some obscure channel in Saudi Arabia, boxing a Drilly Dib or something like that. You don't know, but what I'm saying
He got 10 million for that fight.
Yeah, all right, he did. Yeah, he did. He got that kind of money. But how often is he going to get away with that? Because he's not Floyd Mayweather. How often is he going to? So that's it. So that's why. So this fight had to be made. Because again, if his own coach, Virgil Hunter was saying when he was coaching him, AMIR Khan will not be boxing KELL. It's not going to happen. I am not letting my man in with him. Why would he say that? Why would he say that? Because he saw something that AMIR saw and thought, yo, this boy's trouble. You know what I mean? And that's the arrogance of it all. AMIR now thinking, I've got to fight this guy. And he's made sure everything's in his favor, down to the most stupid of things. I could tell you some things that's going on in this. I'm thinking, why? And that's why there's the bitterness there. Not just because of the weighing, but because of the stipulations he's put in the agreement. Now, so everything's in his favor. But and the thing is, when you've got an NDA, you can't say jack shit about it. And man saying X, Y, Z against what he's actually signed in the contract, you're thinking, boy, I want to tell everybody you're lying Ross, but I can't say nothing because I've signed a contract and I'll get fined. You know what I mean? He's just been in his favor. So trust me, he's had to take this fight. Because I got all these things there. I go back to all these things there. I go back to rate and re-rate clause. All these things, all these little devil in the detail contract. It's foolishness. It's foolishness. And I'll say it. I'll just say how it is. And I will back up everything I'm saying. So I don't mind being challenged. I don't mind the negativity that comes with it because I got an argument for it.
Interesting. Interesting. Spence, come on, give us something. I mean, a lot of people on there, Johnny, they seem to think you're being very biased and you're not coming with, you know, a true, clear perspective because of your relationship with the Ingles, obviously, and with KELL, seeing him as a young kid. I mean, that's just normal, really. But you know, hand on heart.
You could easily say that, but remember, I've been saying I wouldn't put my ass in it. I don't know who'd win. Say that. Yeah, you know, I don't know who'd win. I'm not lying to you saying, yeah, KELL will boss him up. I'm saying this is how KELL do it, and that's in his place. And I said I won't put my ass in it. I don't know who'd win.
When I sorry, before you carry on, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Bookies never leaves you wrong.
He's a betting bookie shop favorite.
But yeah, before we carry on, guys, Hassan Ahmed, I hear you say no respect for Khan. Don't watch nothing. Tomorrow is Khan's show. We and on the Fighters Right like to give and hear both sides of the story. Tomorrow, as I said at the top of the show, we are talking about KELL BROOK and keys to victory. What better to have a man that has seen this young man grow and knows everything about him other than Johnny Nelson, giving his perspective. So I know as a Khan fan, you might not like what you're hearing, but that's how it goes. Tomorrow, it's your time. So just listen to this intelligent man, how he breaks down things. I mean, we're getting some knowledge that otherwise you wouldn't even hear. You know, Johnny's telling us some things that I certainly didn't know. And it's a great insight into KELL BROOK, into the Khan fight. And that's where we are with that. But anyway, big up. Who's that? Ken Shiro. It's good for a rematch as Kel knocks him out twice. Man, I say Kel will knock him out twice, man. So don't worry about that. So yeah, Spence.
I'm saying this, yeah. Technically, KELL BROOK in fights can actually freestyle, right? Where he can work off a spontaneity, he can work out things, right? Not knocking AMIR Khan, I've said this many times. I'm not questioning his boxing brain. I'm questioning the fact that AMIR Khan is a man, similarly to Tommy Hearns. If you gave him instructions, he follows it out to a T. But if you leave him, he's like a rapper. I mean, you get certain rappers that could just go on freestyle and just blow your mind, like Papoose or them kind of guys. Or then you get guys like Jay-Z who don't write down their stuff, but they memorize their stuff and they're incredible. AMIR Khan is a man that follows instructions. KELL BROOK can freestyle. We saw that. Go watch KELL BROOK's fight with Sean Porter, right? And at the time, I didn't think he beat Sean Porter. When I watched it back, I said, yeah, you got the decision. You know what I mean? He had to freestyle because certain times when Porter was coming with his little rough He-Man Hercules self, trying to rough up KELL, and KELL had to hold him, twist him. You know what I mean?
We are talking about yesteryear, though, Spence. You know, we got to deal with the present. Both fighters, neither of the fighters are what they were.
No, of course not. But the thing about it is this is why it makes the fight so intriguing. Because let's just be honest, both guys on record have been bad livers outside of boxing. You know what I mean? Okay. Right? We know this. KELL BROOK, bad liver. AMIR Khan, bad liver. So it is the...
How you know that?
Because I know all the gossip and knowledge, right? So, you know what I mean? So we know that they live bad. They live free. You know what I mean? So I told you already, AMIR Khan's in the shisha place there, right?
You know, everyone thinks you're just all against Khan, you know, because we're chatting.
Listen, let me tell you this. I don't business everyone say like we're all against Khan because I know like none of you lot can't pick up the phone that AMIR Khan's answering to talk on your show.
No, but AMIR's gonna be on there tomorrow.
Right.
Maybe not tomorrow. But we're gonna be talking about AMIR Khan again. There is always two sides to a coin. So we're hearing one perspective. We're hearing one perspective.
So tomorrow, when you speak to whoever it is on Amir's camp or wherever ask them the questions. Ask them the questions about the weight. Ask them the questions about the clauses. Ask them the questions why Amir. I'd say one thing: if KELL BROOK does this, that, and the other, I'll fight him, and if the fight's never taken place. Don't let him just fool you like a politician and say, well, it's happening now. No, ask them the question. You know, that's what they do. Yeah, well, it's happening now. But at the time, how many years have we say, yeah, if KELL does this, he'll get the fight. So why didn't you get the fight after that? Well, it's happening now. Yeah, but why didn't you get the fight after that? That's what you said. That's it, Layad. You know what I mean? So whoever it is, make sure you ask those questions and corner them like Piers Morgan does, man. Corner them, make them answer the questions. And then when you get that's when you get an answer.
I will ask you this, Johnny. Have you heard anything in terms of how KELL has been looking in sparring? Because I'll be honest with you, that little clip that I see on the gloves or things, it's pure lies. Because KELL threw a shot, and the shot, bro, Stevie Wonder could have missed that shot. And I hear Dominic say, "Well done, son. Your timing's brilliant." I'm like, "No, it weren't, fam. Don't try to say your time." Your timing was way off, fam. So don't try that. So, but, you know, listen.
Dominic, number one, Dominic can be a shaitan sometimes and set you up. So trust me. Yeah, so he can play that game. Number one. Number two, I'll be honest with you. I've seen Kell in the gym. Kelly's not the fighter he was. You know, sometimes you're king of the gym, and that he's not the fighter he was. But neither is Amir Khan. And that the good thing about this fight now is it's going to be more action in this fight than it would have been 10 years ago, would have been 5 years ago, because they both got older, they both got slower, they're both damaged. So it's going to be more of a mad fight. But trust me, Dominic's no fool. He's not going to let you film him looking bad. So if he does something bad on camera, Dominic, trust me, don't make Dominic fool you. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what, brother. I know this. I know this anyway, and I said it to Spence. You know, there's a lot of psychological, and you know, you're dealing with Dominic. He's been in this thing a long time. You know, he's been around yourself, Naz. He's been around. He knows the psychological aspect of boxing. So,
but Tony, let me tell you, drinking that sweat was nasty. I don't care how much I love this. Nasty. On every level.
I'll be honest, every level.
You go to Dominic's house regular. Are you gonna go and drink a cup of tea at his house again?
I don't drink tea from him. I don't drink from people's house.
Coffee.
Come on.
I don't think none of that. Something from me that's not gonna happen.
Nastiness. Sweet Sugar 007. He's thank you for the 449. He says, I cannot see any scenario where Khan wins if Brook catches him. Khan's punch resistance is almost at 0. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like the way Amir's legs went in that first round against Crawford. It was a madness. And it kind of reminded me of like Danny Williams. You know when Danny used to get clapped? You know, Danny's head would go to the right and his legs would go to the left. I'm like, bro, how is that even possible? But that's the kind of movements I see when Khan gets hit clean. And the thing about it, when Khan gets hit, he's got this, you know, he's got big kahunas, Khan, and he rushes back in and gets caught again. So we're going to touch on that tomorrow and on ways to win for Khan. But if Kell does catch Khan, it's going to be very interesting. I will say that. very interesting.
Me, like I'm saying, you see what you're saying, like the power jab of Kell Brook? He has to ram that jab, right? Yes. He does. He has to ram that jab. But also, he's got to ram that jab, and he's got off of the jab, he's got to hook off of his jab.
Yes.
Right? He's got to hook off with the jab. Because we know that Amir Khan drops the right hand. Now, it may not, because Khan may just start up high as well. Because when Khan was moving around with Billy Dibby, who's that little featherweight, he was a featherweight, you know?
Yes.
Right? That was a liberty within itself, right? But his original opponent pulled out. Khan was up with a high guard. But I'm looking at Khan's body, in the Billy Dib fight, because that's the last time he fought 2 years ago.
Yes.
And he looked fleshy, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He looked good, but Johnny's just told us that he looked weak yesterday. But I'm saying, when I saw the picture of Khan, I'm saying that's the best I've ever seen Khan. And can I just say, wait, hold on, John. Can I just say, while on air, we have gone up more. We are now only 30 subscribers away from 10,000. So keep it coming. 10,000. Come on, wait. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
It's you, Johnny. You, Johnny. You're bringing a good energy this evening.
Good energy.
Yeah, anyway, carry on. Sorry.
Winker Bank man them who drink sweat.
What was we saying? I think Johnny was just saying something.
No, what Johnny was just about to say is that Dominic Ingle took it too far, because in the gym there's a sign that says blood, sweat, and tears, but it doesn't say you want to drink it.
That was just nasty.
But what I was saying about me in the public workout, he just looked like his body looked old, and he's got a little six pack there, but his arms, his arms and legs look a little fleshy. Can't look like a racehorse. Now, is that me being biased, or did I see something I didn't see? You understand? I'm like, why? Yes. I said, are you happy with his weight, Dom? He said, yeah, I'm happy with his weight. All right, cool. You know what I mean? So whatever his weight is, the dietitian lives with Kel. You know, Dominic, what happened is when guys come to train at the gym, he'd get him living in the house next door to gym, and Dominic would go around and feed him. And Dominic's feeding you like you're in prison. He'll just dash the food down, watch you eating, chew slowly, take your time, and he's watching over you. So then, man, when he's not around, you know what it's like when your parents aren't there. You run out, go get a little sandwich from the corner shop or something like that because they're starving. This time, the dietitian is living out. He's sleeping in the house. He's watching he's sticking with him 24/7. He's with him all the time. And that's why now I think, you know what? You can't get any. Greg knows what he's doing, this dietitian. The guy's on it, nutrition. He's on it. And so now he's made sure he's done everything right. I said to Kel today, is there anybody out there today, bar Amir Khan, that you could give this kind of commitment to for a fight? He said, no. It's only Amir. It's only Amir that could get me to this stage here. You know, because it's an obsession. And so when Amir says he's jealous or he's obsessed, yes, he is. He's jealous and he's obsessed. Now own it. Now trust me, this fight is like, there's a lot more going on than just a fight.
Ashrash Boxing, thank you for the £5. And he has a great quote. He said, evening, gentlemen, massive salute to Mr. Nelson. Love your breakdown of boxers and fights. To me, Khan asking all this stuff shows a lack of confidence.
Amen. Amen. You know what I'm saying? Amen. That's it. That's what I'm saying. If you think you're going to win, you're going to win. You know what I mean? Amen.
Come on. Yes, sir. Yeah, this thing's hotting up. We are definitely setting the standard for this. This is a big fight, Johnny. I've not felt this kind of buzz for a long time in British boxing. This coming like a Bellew Hay, you know, or a Frotch Groves 2. It coming like one of those fights. And
now,
it is.
Tunde, it's bigger than Bellew Hay.
Yes, I would say so.
It's bigger than Bellew Hay.
I would say so.
I'm just keeping this thing 100. It's bigger than Bellew Hay. Because we've had Amir Khan on our TV screens from he was 17 years old.
Amazing.
Right? So we've gone 18 years of seeing this youth.
Yes.
Yes, 1,000,000% we are doing a watch along for this fight. Don't worry about that.
Bruv, I'm gonna have to put Khan in slow motion and say left foot, right hook, because bruv, if Khan's coming with them rapid hands, my eyes are gonna have to be peeled up to the thing. Anyway, Tunde's sound effects coming.
I'm making sure that Tunde goes to sleep for the whole of Friday because he's gonna have to need that energy to keep up with the hand speed of Amir Khan. But
come on, we hope. But you know what? It is an interesting fact because you know I've said for a long time, Instagram is a liar, bruv.
Yes.
Because there's too much filters, and some of these gal, they look like.
Never get a gal off Instagram. Never pick a gal off Instagram because that's not the gal.
That's not the girl. Trust me, fam.
Johnny,
some of these girls look like some church mice. But on the thing, bro, have you seen that Instagram where the two most ugliest girl, bro, they look like one of them has 1, 2. And then you just do something, and the girl look crisp.
Them two girls from Nigeria.
Anyway, yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. For Johnny to now tell us on the Fight Is Right that Amir's legs never looked strong, his arms didn't look strong, is really amazing because that's one of the things I've been saying to Spencer these last few days. I'm saying, Bob, I've never seen Amir Khan in this kind of condition. But let's all remember that, you know, TV makes you appear bigger, sometimes more chiseled. But from what I'm hearing from people, KELL Brook looks very strong.
Yeah,
KELL Brook looks strong.
On point. Yeah, he's on point. KELL's on point. He looks on point. So, but you know what? Don't matter how much muscle they've got. Looks can be deceiving. It's how much you've. When the bell goes, what these boys have got. It's what they've got left, and that's what you got to look at. You know, and that's it's what they've got left, and that's what Dominic said to me. He was in on his answer. I said, "What do you think?" He said, "Johnny's done everything I want him to do in training. Now it's a case of what's he got left, and we won't know that until fight night. That's it.
Kenshiro said, Ken Shiro, thank you for the 449. He says, I can't believe Khan tried to pull the race card when he was calling KELL gay. AMIR Khan is a hypocrite, but his hands are very fast due to Skyping. Yeah, cool. Yeah, bruv, you pay for the comments, so he said it.
Ben Oldham, come on.
Old tight, David G for the £5. He said the way KELL hates Khan, I can imagine the ref stopping the fight because Khan taking licks, but KELL's still trying to hit him through the ref. Yeah,
and brother Ben Oldham says, thank you for the £50.
Hey,
£50
from Ben Oldham again. Mr. Snapchat. He said KELL needs to put 600K aside for the £6 fine. Money will never top peace of mind and real happiness. KELL will only achieve, listen to this, KELL will only achieve true inner success if he comes into the ring strong and healthy. Also, he'll make plenty more money with Conor Ben. Come on. Bro, you know what? This man is echoing what Johnny Nelson has said.
Yeah.
He's echoing what man said. Johnny's chatting about £2. Man saying put 600K aside.
Yeah.
Coming £6.
And listen, at the press conference today, did you see Amir Khan's face? When Khan said, what makes you think I'm going to come in on the way? I might just come over. Everybody sat there panicking in his chair. Fire.
Yeah.
And some of the officials said, "Oh, that's not good. You shouldn't have said that." I thought, "Yeah, what? Yeah,
Why?
yeah."
Why?
Now all of a sudden,
there's a lot of. That's what is so intriguing and interesting about this fight. My battery's running. Yeah, there's so many mind games going on, Johnny. So many mind games. Guys, friends, let me just plug in this thing.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying, right? Man ain't really watching this fight saying like we're thinking of the guys of the old. We're watching this fight because it is a proper grudge match.
Yes, sir.
That's one. It's a proper grudge match. And Amir Khan has been very, very clever to the fact that, Johnny, are you drinking tea there? Is that tea you're drinking?
Sweat.
Hot chocolate, man. Hot chocolate.
Johnny, would you go around Dominic Ingle's house and have a hot chocolate now and drink out of his cups?
Them days are gone. I ain't not from that man's house.
Yeah, you know, everyone's parents used to tell him don't eat or drink nothing from no one's yard. Come on, bro. My mom to this day, make sure you don't drink nothing, take nothing. She's all telling me don't take nothing from my dad. Bro. Yeah, anyway. Turn the user cook. Come on, I see it. But yeah, great fight. I mean, listen, Johnny, it's been fantastic having you here.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
So much to talk about, and looking forward to your commentary on Saturday night. It's just going to be a great fight, and I have to say again, it has been an absolute pleasure having you with us, Johnny. You know, whenever you're on, it's pure vibes.
Anytime, boys. Anytime. It's a pleasure. You guys have got a proper A team and go on. So good on you. Doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Thank you very much for having on the show.
Yeah, man. Johnny, bless up, man.
Peace.
Big up, Johnny. Excellent. There you go. Done it again, Spence. Black Book Powers is running this thing. Yeah, bro. 10K, bro. I'm saying we're getting 10K by the weekend, bro. I think we can get 10K tonight. 10K.
Yeah, what are we on now? What are we on now?
9,980. It's gone up.
Right. We just need 20 more. We just need 20 more. We
got 547 people on the live. Please subscribe. It's the road to 10,000. And I believe we can get it before we come off of air.
Yeah.
Rope-a-dope Boxing, thank you for the 449. He says maybe Khan will come in heavier 155 and KELL will weigh one. Hey, that listen.
I like that one.
Listen. Rope-a-dope boxing, that is a bar. That is a bar. Khan might come in heavier.
Yo, 1 second. Terence. What are you saying, champ? Terence. How you doing, champ? The champ, Terence Crawford, on the line.
The one and only, the bud, the man himself, T, the pound for pound greatest fighter out there today. He's with us. Hi, Terence. How you doing, sir?
He's bad man. He's being mobbed out here, you know.
Bruv.
Yo, Terence. Just want to ask you a quick question on the Fight Is Right. My brother from another mother, Baba TUNDE AJAYI. Terence, what you fought both guys, yeah? Even though AMIR Khan's in your camp right now, who was the better fighter?
Who was the better fighter?
Yeah.
They both have their strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
You can do it. They both have their strengths and their weaknesses. KELL, he have good timing. He's more physical, stronger than Khan. But Khan was faster with his hands and his feet. And when I started hitting both of them, you know, I started seeing different changes in both of them. So, you know, both of them got their strengths, both of them got their weaknesses.
Right, but what's your prediction for the fight?
I think Khan is going to win.
Okay, and you think that's got nothing to do with Bomac working in his corner, no?
I think it have a lot to do with Bomac.
Okay.
Because Khan has expressed that himself that he never trained this hard before. So I think it's going to be a tremendous fight, and I think he's ready. He's been looking sharp in the sparring sessions. So, you know, yeah, he's gonna do well.
All right. Also, I want to ask you, Terence, what does the future hold for you? Because you've been up ranked high in this pound for pound division, and I know you must be getting bored of hearing about you versus Errol Spence.
Well, you know, my career is on the up and up, and I'm excited where I'm at right now. The sky is the limit. All the doors is open. There shouldn't be no reason or anything standing in the way from these big fights now.
1,000,000%. All right, Terence, my brother. Yeah, I mean, thanks for blessing the show. You're my brother, man. Love you. Yeah. Can't chat to me. Remember, I can't chat to me about Black Book.
Black Book does it again. The Black Book does it again. Bro, you can't test this thing out.
They can't.
Bro, just because of that, the thing should go up to 10,000 straight. Just because of that. Johnny Nelson tonight. Terence Crawford tonight. Big fight on Saturday night. Tomorrow, we break down keys for victory for AMIR Khan. And no doubt, even after we come off air, we're going to get 10K tonight. I said it. Remember, I said I spoke this thing into existence. I said by the end of February, we will get 10,000K. We're just halfway there, and it's coming. It's coming tonight. I believe it. Massive thank you to Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford.
With his presence. Yeah. 508 on the live right now. And
508, you know.
508.
Thank you so much for every single one. Blood Clot Fury, 10K tonight. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. This is what I'm trying to say to you. From TUNDE AJAYI, talk about the Black Book powers.
Come on. My Black Book. 84 boxers said the Black Book stronger than Black Magic, fam. Yeah. The Black Book is stronger than Black Magic. Bro, anytime we call, they have to answer. And there's no show that can do it. That's why we start the show by saying, dream it, believe it, become it. Old type David G for the £5. Spencer had enough gal back in the day with that black book. Ben Odom, Mr. Snapchat, he said this is for the black book. 100 squiller. 100 smackaroo. Thank you very much, Ben Odom. But you know, there's no show on the planet Earth that can test this. It's just not possible. It's the realness, Spence. That's what it is. It's the realness.
Yeah, back in the day,
we're at 10,000K.
Are we at it?
Let me see. Jesus Christ, Spencer! Spencer! We done it. We done it. We done it. 10. Look. I don't know if you can see it, Spence.
You have to, yeah. I see it.
1,000.
Yeah, I see it. 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I have to big up Terence Crawford, big up Johnny Nelson.
Christ.
Right?
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
This is it.
Yep.
But Gary better do up the poster now about his filming somewhere else. Some joke thing.
Yeah, me. And yeah, big up Country Done.
Big up Country Done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
I'm
up.
so appreciative to each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Johnny Nelson. Thank you so much, Terence Bud Crawford. Bruv, it's amazing. Speechless. Bro. And let me tell you something. Fight Talk TV said 15K by April, and we're gonna keep moving.
Keep on moving. We gotta keep on moving.
Big up Miss Ringside. Congratulations, bruv. It's big. It's big. And what better fight to reach a milestone than one of the biggest fights in the UK for years? Thank you, Johnson Matthews.
But like I said, massive big up to Terence Crawford, because usually like that you can see a crowd around him as well, so everyone's mobbing him right now. So massive big up to Terence, but me and him speak regularly as well. You know what I mean? So massive big up for that.
Bro, this thing is serious.
Of course it's serious. It's serious. It's powers. And yes, my black book was vicious back in the day, but I've retired from that lifestyle because
I'm sending a Snapchat now. The merchandise now we can put the Stamina for Sale merchandise on the YouTube channel, because one of the stipulations is that you have to have 10,000 subscribers before you can do that. Now, all of those people that have been asking for the Stamina for Sale t-shirts and merchandise and jumpers, bruv, we're going to deal with that. Within the next, we're just going to wait for YouTube to verify it, and then you're going to get the thing. Lovely. Bruv, we're moving, Spence.
Come on, man.
We are moving. So
yours truly, Trey, says what? Click down there.
Where is it? Wait there. Who? Yours truly says, yes, my brothers, God bless and congratulations. This is a great show. Big up Mr. Knowledge with his black book. Bro, see, since I chat about this black book, Spencer, it's worldwide, you know. Fam. Big up Mr. Knowledge with his black book, and also soon to be trainer of the year when Yard wins the world title. Thank you very, 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 very much. Yours truly, Trey. Come on, big up. It's gonna be it's for 3 belts as well. So, bro, that's the unified champion. This is gonna be a serious year. It is already a serious year. And yeah, we're gonna keep him. We want to Khan top 2, brother. You know what? About my Stamina for Sale Khan tops and Stamina for Sale Brook tops. We might have to. I'm gonna put them on the thing. If we get verified by Saturday,
you can't put them on there because you got to pay. You got to pay KELL Brook and AMIR.
Yeah. You don't want to white man's things.
You see, you little greedy Nigerians, but it's all right.
Big up, real American fan. Thank you for the $5. You guys needs to sign USA US boxers. It's officially dead over here. It's not about boxing anymore. It's about popularity. UK, it's still boxing. Well, you heard that? I told you, everybody wants to be in the UK. Bruv, the UK is the thing now. So all man running over to America. Bruv, boxing is back where it started. From what I understand, boxing started in the UK. Is that right, Spence?
Yes, it did.
Come on. So it's only back where it deserves to be. Okay, yeah, you're blocked, mate. Bro, now we don't even, if you come and know any negativity, we don't even read the comment, we just block you. And then we tell you that you're blocked, and you won't even know that we're telling everyone that you're blocked. You're just blocked. Big up Bang & Olsen, big up 10K, stamina for sale all day, every day. How much money will Khan and Brook make, Spence?
I think it's like, I think Khan's getting 6.
Wow.
And Brook's getting 4.
Wow.
Yeah, it's around.
They're gonna get pay-per-view at the back of that, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're talking like when everything's amassed, that's how much they should be walking away with. I think their guarantees is like 2 million for Brook and 3 million guaranteed for Khan.
Hold on, Spence. What did I say on The Fight Is Right? Maybe over 18 months ago. Didn't I say that Khan and Brook should just have a final fight and ride off into the sunset? I said it.
You did, but this was going to happen. If Khan wins the fight, if Brook wins the fight, there's a rematch clause in the contract for him to have a return with AMIR Khan, depending how it is. But then also, it's mooted for KELL BROOK to fight Chris Eubank Jr. And that would be a big money fight.
But Eubank Jr. on some bank robbery thing, fam. Bruv, Eubank Jr.'s on some bank robbery thing. He's just taking man with that at the end of their career. But we need Eubank Jr. in a proper fight against a genuine up and.
We've lost you, Tun. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear Tunde for some strange reason. We don't know what's happened. No, you've gone. It's gone dead, bro. No doubt Tunde will be coming back in whenever that is, but he should be jumping back in because we've just lost him. And now he's back in. No, we still can't hear you, bro. You see, this is why we need Gary for every show. Right? We still can't hear Tunde. Man said Tunde's forgot to put his charger in. I can't read all the stuff because Tunde controls it, so I can't even put your questions up on the thing. Tunde's Wi-Fi.
Can you hear me now, Spence?
Yes, you're back.
Come on, bruv. You think I need Gary for everything? Bruv, I can work this thing. Yeah. All right, cool. Try to silence the done. You can't silence me. All right. Yeah, carry on, Spence.
No, I'm saying like you from saying Tunde's Wi-Fi for African.
Oh, funny videos, bro. You were saying a few comments. I was on the verge of blocking you, though. But I'm gonna allow you for that funny comment there because that's quite funny. I'm gonna laugh at that. All right, old time funny videos.
So what I'm saying is this: is like. It will not be the last. If KELL BROOK wins, it will not be his last fight.
Okay.
Right? AMIR Khan, when they said, because like KELL BROOK said, when I knock you out, you'll be done. He said, I'm not walking away from boxing either. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm very, very interested to see like how they come in for the weight because the weigh-in's tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you were up in Manchester, I'd have gone to the weigh-in.
You know what I mean? Do you think one of the things I forgot to ask Johnny. It's not very nice. But do you think this, Kell's eyes have been affected twice from 2 fights? The Spence and the Golovkin. Do you think that will, and the Terence Crawford? Do you think this is gonna have some effect on his confidence in terms of moving forward in the fight, or do you just believe Kell is just totally zoned in and it will just work through it? What do you think?
I don't think AMIR Khan punches hard enough to mash up the eye. Like, if you watch Errol Spence is a very stiff, accurate puncher. Golovkin's got some different punching power, right? Even though I'm saying, like, for me, Golovkin were a concussive one-shot knockout man, but he could break bone, and he showed that when he fought KELL BROOK. So I don't think AMIR Khan's got that, but when you get old, things start to go on you. Like, you get punched, you swell up quick. So if that could be a problem, but I think because of the disdain that KELL BROOK has for AMIR Khan, it's not a little bit of disdain, the disdain is massive. I think he could lose one eye in the fight and carry on fighting.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making. That's how I feel. That's the energy that I'm getting from KELL BROOK. He's like, bro, I know business. I will walk through walls for this fight here. It's not a joke.
Well, hey, Solo, you're blocked, mate. We can't take your foolishness.
Wait, hold on. I won't me. Yeah.
We
shouldn't even have called his name. We should just block him. Anyway, he's blocked. You're gone, son. You could be solo on your own. Anyway, Kell. If KELL BROOK is to win by KO, in what half of the fight do you see that KO coming?
If KELL BROOK was to win by KO?
Yes.
I'd actually see that early, I wouldn't even see that.
100%. And same for AMIR.
Yeah.
Same for AMIR. I believe if AMIR is going to win by KO, it's going to be early doors. But I'm going to touch on that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not going to be late. Yeah, both of them. I think if the stoppage comes, it's going to be early. I mean, like early, first 4 rounds early.
Yep. I believe this. I believe this for both fighters. Both fighters. The first 4 rounds are going to be very, very interesting. Thank you, David G, for the £5. He said, I hear a lot about Bomag as a trainer, but what about Brendan? Doesn't he deserve plaudits too? Good question.
Well, you mean Brendan? He goes without saying. It goes without saying for Brendan, right? But Johnny Nelson just sent me something. I'll go watch that in a bit. Yeah. So
Gary's saying congratulations. I should text him back and say, move your blood fire.
Listen, Gary said like, congratulations. When the man's making work, he's off doing other things. I'm telling you,
Gary's gonna be watching this show, and bruv, Gary's gonna come with some different energy. Gary's probably watching it now. I know Gary, bruv, he's everywhere. Yeah, he said Johnny Nelson Crawford, bruv. This is our technician, WhatsApping man, but he's supposed to be running this thing here. Ciao. Anyway, it's all love. It's all love.
Boxing says, Roper Boxing, thank you for the 449, sorry. Thank you very much.
Sir.
And he says, Khan doesn't punch as hard as Spence or GGG, but is now more fragile area. A constant flurry of Khan, and you never know. No, I know that the eye is still a fragile area and the flurries, but the thing about it is this, is like, when Khan flurries, he's so open to counters.
Oh, man.
He did for a counter.
Dude, on another level.
Yeah.
No, he's so open. And I was even looking at that Billy Dib fight, even though his hands was rapid. You know what? His hands was rapid in that fight. The counter left foot where he clapped Billy Dib, that was serious, bro. It was so fast. And that reminded me of the old Khan. But as you say, he's so open. And again, regardless of who's training him, regardless of what, and you have to respect everything Terence Crawford says, but let's get it right. That's his camp. That's his coach. He's only going to have good things to say about AMIR and how he's working. One interesting thing I just heard from Terence was the fact that he said that KELL is stronger than AMIR. Much stronger. And this is what I'm saying. When KELL start plant his feet and come with a ush, and bro, I'm telling you, please watch out for this shot. Please, I'm going to show you the shot. It's this, the right. You're going to do again. This, that shot there. And you see the forearms. That's the forearm that broke you up, Spencer. You see the forearm? Yeah. He does that, and he kind of like smothers it. It's a very, very good shot. But the power jab, what he dropped that Luca brother with, is serious. And these are the shots. He has to.
Wait a minute. I'm sure Chris Algieri floor Amir Khan.
Chris Algieri, I hope not.
Did he floor Amir Khan? I know
Chris Algieri couldn't even punch for a Rizzler paper.
I'm sure Chris Algieri floored him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. Maybe you might be wrong. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, Hassan said nah. He said no. He never. He's saying no.
I can't remember. No, I'll tell you why I'm disappointed, because that fight went points, and I thought Eminem was going to stop that, brother.
Chris did fight Khan though. Yeah,
he did fight. Yeah, I know.
Another point. Listen, I told you, I'm a Khan. I love Khan. You know, in that Sami Ali said Khan. Tunde Khan dropped my Dana with a lovely body shot, body shot too.
Yeah.
And that's facts. And that's when
Russell's told me, Algieri wobbled him. I knew it was something like that. The fight's so long.
He wobbled up a little piece. But that's an excellent.
I am allowed blips as well, because I'm gonna be real with you. When Amir Khan's not in world title fights, I don't watch him.
Yeah.
And he ain't been in world title fights for a hot minute, so I'm not in no rush to watch Amir Khan. It's like, the Khan fight, and I'll just grab little pieces on YouTube. But
blood club,
bro.
So the only reason why I'm
already on the Sky Q, right? I'm ready to watch that fight.
Sorry, the only reason why I'm reading out this comment, because I love this guy's name, Blood Clot Fury. Blood Clot Fury said, Brook gonna broke up Khan Clot. Bro, now you know what? Tonight we've all spoke. You know, we've listened. Listen, it's been the KELL BROOK night. There's been so much positives for Khan, and it could look like we're acting very negative against Khan, but there's no negativity around here. We're just simply putting keys to victory for KELL BROOK and how he would win. This is no guarantee that he will win, but you know, we have to look at both sides. Tomorrow is Amir's turn, and we'll be touching on the speed, the movement, the side to side, you know, but also his frailties, because he has a lot, and can an 8 to 12 week camp. I don't even think it's 8 weeks that he's been up in Ohama. I don't even know. I don't know about, you know, can that really change the habits of a lifetime? So
what are you talking about? He's had bare notice for this fight. He's been in the camp for ages, too.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember watching something. I mean, seeing his Instagram when he was having beef. He got stopped by police or something up in the hills. Yeah, so you're right. So he has been up there for a hot minute, but
up there, bro. He's been on
again, we'll see. I mean, even the way he was shadow boxing, technically he looked good. You know, I can, as a trainer, you know, I'm looking for these things. I didn't really like the way he was shadow boxing and he was looking down on the floor. I don't like when I see fighters doing that. You know, look forward. But one thing I did notice is that his hands was coming back in the right position. And as we saw from the gloves are off, it was something Bomac was shouting. He said, bruv, he stopped the thing, and he started swearing, fam. He said, bruv, you're dropping your hand, you're jabbing. Things I've been saying for years with regards to Khan's defense. Amazing offense. An offense that still keeps him open. He's still open with his offense, but an amazing one at that. But yeah, as we saw with the Danny Garcia and other fights, he's quite vulnerable. But the question is, can KELL BROOK capitalize on Khan's errors? Is Amir Khan gonna just be in and out? I'm honest, I don't even think he can do that, you know, Spence.
You can't.
Yeah, I don't think he can do that. This fight is. I'm back and forth. I'm gonna be honest with you, but tomorrow I'm gonna study Khan a bit more. You know, AMIR is our guy. I'm gonna study him a bit more. Look at the keys for victory for AMIR and see if he can. You know, if it looks like he can do a job. One notable thing, again, I was listening to Johnny. Dominic said he's done everything, but we need to see on the night what a man's got left. Bruv, I don't like that talk.
Yeah, I don't like that talk. You know what I mean? That's like yeah, we're gonna win, but
yeah, I don't like that talk. Johnny, I'm just telling you, you're not here. I should have said it to you, but I was more listening to what you were saying. I don't like that talk. Because if my fight had done everything I asked for, it looked spectacular, or whatever in sparring or training camp. I'm not saying, yeah, but we still got to see what it looks like. I'm saying, bro, Mama's gonna brock him up. So that shows me
it does, but it's still honesty from everyone's different.
Honesty, which I keep telling you, Spence, there's no honesty in war. It's tricks. Bruv, your man could be getting clapped down in sparring. You say, yeah, man's been knocking out all the sparring partners. You got to lie, fam. You understand? You can't tell. How you gonna tell your opponent that you haven't had a good? Nah, you got.
Yeah, but he's not saying that though. He said
I'm saying but you're talking about honesty.
Johnny Nelson just gave us inside information that nobody else is gonna hear.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. It was like, because that's it is when you come on the air, it's a bridging talk thing, and like I was saying, boy, would Johnny Nelson have said that on IFL or anything? No, he wouldn't have. Right?
Yeah, well, I'm saying
he won't say that on Sky.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't like that. And I'm saying as a trainer, you're supposed to lie. Bro, if I've never been in that position, but I'm just telling you, if it was me, you wouldn't know that. I'll just lie. Because I don't look. Lyndon Arthur, sorry, going back to the fight, he was foolish enough to tell Anthony that you hurt me in the first fight with a body shot. How the hell are you gonna tell man you hurt him in a body shot, bro? So what do you think I'm gonna do in the rematch? What, punching your toes? Fam, I'm punching in the same body. You don't tell, man. You don't tell. Oh, cramp.
You see, that's what God did to Tunde. Wait a minute, Rope-a-dope. Thank you for the £4.59.
I got cramp live on the fight. Is right.
And God had to give it to you because you chat too much about you have to lie. God said we don't rate no liars in it.
All right, big up Rope-a-dope. Thank you for the $4.49.
That's what you see what God do to you.
He said, me and Spencer were just talking about this afternoon. But anyway, he said, thank you, first and foremost, for the $4.49. He said, look at the episodes on KELL BROOK. Bomac has made a point of 1-2s and not rushing in. Plant his feet more. They will be targeting those socket guys. But let me tell you something. If I was AMIR Khan, I would not be planting nothing. Because you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win the toe-to-toe with KELL BROOK. You ain't. So it's not about, yeah, I agree with not rushing in with the 1-2s, but still go in with the 1-2s. They just have to be timed and calculated, in my humble opinion. Real American fan, thank you for the $5. He said, I don't mean to get out of the topic, but what do you think about Demetrius Andrade, how he's so avoided along with Terence Crawford? What's the next step? Well, the next step is that purse bids have been called between Demetrius Andrade and Zach Parker. And so it looks like we're going to have purse bids. I think is it this month or next month or a few weeks? I did see it. I did see the headline. And that's what's next for Andrade. And believe it or not, that's going to be an interesting fight, Spence.
Parker can fight, you know.
Parker can fight. I'll tell you that for free.
He can fight.
He can fight, mate. He can have a fight.
And you know what? The next thing is this. You know what I hate with boxing is when there is a cash cow, yeah, fighters stop worrying about their own personal development and they're just running down the cash cow. So you can be screaming for Canelo, Canelo, Canelo. And I've seen bare man waste their careers. AMIR Khan waste his career trying to run down Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? Right? KELL BROOK wasted his career trying to run down AMIR Khan. You know what I mean? Concentrate on the fact that you are a champion and where you want to go instead of worrying about other people. So Demetrius Andrade, he is one of the king of the Who Needs Him Club. You know what I mean? Because he's awkward. But the thing about it is he's very good. He's very good, technically sound, but he lacks that it factor.
Yeah, and you know what is? I wouldn't even. You know what is? No, he's actually got a good personality. But you know what is?
No, Tunde, he lacks the it. Even though he's got good personality, he still lacks the it factor. Though you got good personality. No one business about you.
I hear that. But what I've noticed when I watch his fight, he will knock you down in the first round, you know. But then it's like he just takes his foot off the gas.
Right.
I think he's
Tunde. That's what I said. He lacks the it factor because if I'm knocking down in the first round, then I want to be taking you out, and it's because of that. But take away all of that, he's superb as a fighter. Very, very classy. Very.
Let me tell you something.
But that Parker is dangerous.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah, Parker's dangerous. I'm gonna tell you what is the manager. David Benavidez, his manager, said that he wants more money for fighting Demetrius Andrade than he would want for Canelo.
All right, then.
That's how dangerous Andrade is.
He's a dangerous fighter.
He said he wants more money for fighting Andrade than he would accept. He wants more money for fighting Andrade than, and he said 7 million is not enough. He wants more. If you want Benavidez to fight Andrade, it's more than 7 million. But they would accept less than 7 million for fighting Canelo. So that tells you a lot.
It does. He's a very, very good fighter. But like I said, he lacks the it factor because he hasn't captured the imagination of the American fans. And he has great fight though. But that Parker ain't no easy fight. I'll tell you that for free.
Big up Roadman Science. You know the thing. Spencer on some Art of War thing. He wouldn't say that on IFLT. Roadman, mind games, stamina for sale to the whole wide world. Yes, sir.
Roadman Science, I'm telling you, there's not no War thing because they ain't got a podcast. They ain't got a podcast. And number one is me and Tunde that first blessed them man when they started off their thing. So I know long talk with them man there. Cougar's my pal. You know what I mean? And Tunde would discipline the other little younglings who try to come on the IFL but get too brave with their talk. Like the boy talk, but that's another story for another day. You know what I mean? But I big up Raz because he's a real one. Razaban is a real one, proper real one.
Big up Raz all day.
You know what I mean? His wife's having a baby as well, so congratulations, and I pray everything goes well and safe with that.
Yeah, 420 still in the chat. We are moving, and you know what, Spence? Tonight has been a great show.
It has been.
Shoot by shoot.
For tomorrow.
This is 2 hours. That's what we always say we do. Last week we went overboard. But you know what? It's a great setup for tomorrow night. We've got to try and get someone who's pro-Khan. We need a pro-Khan voice on here tomorrow.
Don't worry, man. I know I'm trying to get Bowman. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna sort out.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Bowman is always.
But knowing him, he'd be eating at them times. But
testing out the fish and chips.
Well, the Eagle said, behave yourself, mind your blood pressure don't go up.
I think he said something like, you come for me or something. Dominic said, I wouldn't come for you, mate. Like, you too fucking big, mate. Bobat would just bear hug him throughout it. As big as Dominic is.
I'm very, very thankful for everyone who's been on there. Thankful for all of the subscriptions. I mean, us hitting a landmark in getting the 10,000 subscribers, and more things are gonna come, man. So I'm really, really grateful. And I remember when Tunde phoned me up and said, "Spence, let's do a podcast together, bro." I'm ready to talk boxing with you. Before you was going over too much knowledge, but now I'm ready. I was like, you little shiny faced African, listen to me. Yeah?
Hey, look, just listen to this Jamaican boy. Right.
He said, like, yeah, come, let's do it. And Tunde orchestrated everything, bought all the stuff. My mic, someone's saying like, nah, Tunde's keeping all the Snapchat money. I said, nah,
it's there.
My mic's there, but it's like Gary, the producer, took it, and it's like the distance between our houses. I ain't gonna no rush to get it because as long as you lot can hear me proper. But I am so grateful for everything, and that's the God's honest truth. So big up every single person there. Raw Ransom Man's coming there, you know. Big up Ransom Man's, you know. Big up that
Ransom Man's in the business. Come on,
yeah, come on, man.
Come on. You know that. Big up Ransom Man's original foundation. Always a supporter. Always.
Listen, forget this foolish talk. You know what I mean? About forget it, man. Johnny Nelson addressed that when he said about my man's Poppadom Gym. Johnny Nelson addressed that.
Yeah.
Go back and listen to it. The great Johnny Nelson, British boxing's second longest reigning world champion, was on the show and he broke it down. You know what I mean? And he holds the joint record for most world title defenses in the cruiserweight division. That a record that still stands today.
Yes, sir. Wave made a good point. He said only 60 likes. What the F in the chat, bruv? It's what I'm saying. I heard a comment the other day. You might get 100 views before you get 100 likes because not everybody watching you is supporting you. Hey,
Say that again.
You might get 100 views before you get 100 likes because not everybody.
It's gone up to 81 likes. Sorry, Tun.
Not everyone watching you is supporting you. Come on.
Man. But the thing about it is, I know that they're all watching. And the reason why we know that you're all watching is because you're quoting myself and Babatunde Ajayi in national press. You're quoting Spencer FEARON and Babatunde Ajayi in global press. So we've been in American newspapers, American websites. We're on the Sun, the Mail, the Express. They all use us. This is over the last week of us talking about Dillian Whyte. So I'm not worried about nothing. We went viral when we busted Mark Breland.
We're still talking, bruv. We're still talking.
Right. So
today we hit 10,000. So I don't business. Listen, I heard someone say, "Is this true? Is it true? Did Dominic Ingle say, I'm surprised KELL BROOK ain't sponsored by Kleenex?"
Yes, he did say no, not KELL BROOK, AMIR Khan. Yeah.
AMIR Khan. Yeah, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Nah, he's taking liberties. He's taking liberties. Yeah, fam. We hit the 10K. Bro. Yeah, and thank you very much to everyone, for the continued support. We're just being ourselves. We're not held back or restrained by any restrictions. Nobody can't tell us nothing because our thing. Obviously, when you go on certain platforms, which is not your own, then you have to respect everything. But
just to change it up. There was a big robbery in Hatton Gardens, Ton.
When?
2 days ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Man went in and said they was going to buy some I'll tell you this story. Man said two guys came from Belgium, and said they was going to buy they wanted to buy some APs, So they were setting up this deal to go buy some APs. What these man did, and I see the video. What the man did, they went into the shop and they had on some cowboy hats on. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, right. They went into the shop. There was two workers in there to buy that, and they set it up. There was a black guy and a white guy who was running the shop. These men come into the shop. The black guy allegedly vouched for these guys, said, I know them really well. I've done some business with them because in Hatton Gardens, everyone's buying watches and these men come and say they want to buy £2 million worth of APs. Yeah?
Even that's dodgy. That sounds dodgy to me.
No, because they built up a relationship. Allegedly, this youth sold them a couple watches before, right? And then these man say, well, we're flying in from Belgium to go take this. So what they did, and this is the madness of it, what these men did to, they went to buy the watches and they said, listen, let's go check the watches that they're real. We'll give you a bag to put the watches in. So the guy in the shop was putting the watches in the bag. They sealed the bag, yeah? And they said, right, you sign it, I sign it. But in the same time, when they passed over the bag, the man dropped the bag down, switched the watches over, and put some idiot Timexes in there, and gave it back. So the signed. So now these men have gone off now.
SS10 is blocked.
Right.
Come on.
Right. They said, right, they went off and they said, right, give us 3 hours and we'll be back with your money. But anyhow, we come back and the seals are moved from the bags. There's no deal. The deal's off. The man them left TUNDE and thieved the watches, you know. Because they switched the bags. They done some Paul Daniels on them. They switched the bag over.
Bro,
so
that's not good.
A man got bumped. And I know the jewelers, but I ain't gonna call them because I don't want to. You know what I mean, but they bumped them of £2.4 million worth of watches. and then the white brother who works in the shop, yeah. When he opened it and realized, right, these men ain't come back, all like 5 hours ago. They opened up the thing, TUNDE. When he saw the Timexes in there, the youth collapsed, you know, his face.
Bro. Miss Ringside said SS10 needed to have been blocked from 10 weeks ago. He's so annoying. I don't know. You know what, Miss Ringside? If I see any negative, I'm blocking it. So even if SS10 is, if I see any negativity from anyone, they're getting blocked. But I haven't seen anything thus far. But yeah, you know we don't deal with the negativity around here. But yeah, thank you for that little story, Spence.
Right, no, but look, Ton, if you can see, these are the fake watches, you know.
Bruv.
Right? But check this one out now. These are the man them. If anyone knows these, if you can see it still. But these are here's a video.
Yeah, bro. This is worse than Crime Watch, bro.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting.
Nah, the light. Oh yeah, that's a bit better.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
watch when they flip the bag. So the two men in the hat.
Oh yeah, I see what going. Hold on. Yeah, bro, you're shaking up the screen right now.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, some trickery business is going on. Yeah, bro. But these guys, man. Bro, you see how I say this is a fighter, right? And you see pure trickery guy. It's over. Right. The fight is right, and we're showing, bro. You see, you know it, ain't it, Miss Ringside? Some trickery business going on, bro. You can't be. You just, I don't know, man.
So that's what that man did.
Spence, it's been a great show.
Come on, it always
spoke about Dominic drinking man's sweat. Bruv, I don't know what that's gonna do. That's almost as ridiculous as Juan Manuel Marquez drinking his own urine. Yeah. Why are you drinking something? Why are you putting something in which God has designed your body to come out? Bruv, if it was supposed to stay in, it was stay in. It come out and you put it back in. Now a man is sweating and you drink the sweat. Nah. You hear some jolting. You man better pray that, bruv. You better pray that KELL BROOK wins after that. Because that's nonsense.
Like I said to you earlier, we could have had Dominic Ingo on the show, but I no longer have his number because I deleted it from my phone book.
That's a bit harsh, Spence.
No, bro. I can't have them nasty man in my phone book, bro.
They'll mash up the black book powers.
Mash up the black book.
Bro, we need the powers. We need the black book. But anyway, yes, roadman science. That's what. Hold on, where is it? That's what I said. That is what I said. that is see, Spence.
No,
see?
he never.
See, but Roadman Science. I'll be honest with you. When I watched the thing again,
never.
I said I don't think he did, you know. But Spencer will confirm that what you have just said is the first thing I said to Spencer. I said, nah, Spencer. When the thing went out, I think they done a quick switch.
No, bro.
But guess what? But Johnny Nelson just confirmed it. So Johnny Nelson just confirmed it. So I don't think it was what me and you both had and have said.
Both knows boxing. Dom Ingle said it was fake. He switched it. No, he never. He never switched nothing. He drunk it, bro.
Oh, well, if he said it, Spence.
Bro, listen, he's saying it now because of the backlash that he's getting. He never switched nothing.
Yeah.
He drank it. No, you can't trick me. And listen, bro. So I studied that video, nothing, you know. And then you got TV behind me. I studied that thing hard. I rewind it, I watch it, and I'm telling you, I looked at the what was in the. It was the same thing. He drank the thing, and that's why that man was laughing. He drank it, bro.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying what I saw, and it looked like to me that when it went out of camera,
Tunde,
they must have done a quick switch. But
Tunde, whatever was in there looked exactly the same as what was in the first thing.
I was even looking for the markings on the glass.
The way Kilbrook laughed in astonishment as well, yeah. Further made me know that the man drank the sweat.
I'm being honest with you. If he's doing them tricks there, that's gonna mash up his. Nah, you can't be busting them tricks.
Tunde, it's not a trick. It's not a trick. Muhammad Ali said his nature's not righteous.
All right. Well, listen, it's nasty.
Man. But no, I still like Dominic because he always bless the show, but you can't bless the show again until you repent.
No. I need Dominic on the thing to confirm whether that was real.
Brother, he drank the thing, man.
SS10, allow it, sir. Allow it. Whatever it is gone. Let's just work from here forward. Kill's mashing up rims. What? Bro, why did I just say that? Bro, you know these men with their jokes. Don't worry about all that.
Sure. Even that, that's just
yeah. Don't even worry about all that. Spence, I believe there was a quick switch over, but if man's down that body vomit, the nasty BS. But I like Ingle's energy though.
Yeah, listen.
I believe there's a quick switch as well. I'll be honest with you, I just don't make no sense. Why would a man drink a man sweat? That's nonsense. And the way he turned as well, he done a little turn.
Tunde.
And then he done a little movement.
He gave it too much energy. The man drank the sweat, and that's that. You know what I mean?
Right, cool. All right.
No one's telling me no different. He drank it. The reason why I know that he drank it because man have said that they know him to drink worse than that.
Okay.
That.
Okay, listen. We've done our job tonight. We've hit the 10,000.
Thank you, everybody, for subscribe.
And there is absolutely no. We can't top that. We can't. We can go on, but we've hit a milestone. Gary, we've already sent the message to do the poster, thanking everyone, and I'm sure we'll have that by latest tomorrow, if not tonight. And that's it. It's been a great show. Tomorrow night we go again.
Yep.
Ways to win for AMIR Khan. And that is going to be a good one. So tune in tomorrow.
I'm trying to follow Beaumac and get him on the thing still. But I've got also big up, big up Terence Crawford for coming on today.
Yes.
Big up Johnny Nelson always. But Johnny Nelson was a planned thing. I told Johnny to come on the thing. And he said, yeah, man, 1,000,000% I'm coming on.
Yeah, Johnny is energy.
That's the love that we get, and I'm very appreciative of the love that I get from you guys, every single person on here. Thank you so much. And in closing, my brother from another mother says,
yes, sir. With the ting. Dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down. Yep, we hit a milestone today, man. Big up Country Done, big up everyone. Let's big up everyone. Let's big up yourself, man. Yeah, man, just big up yourself. Bless up.
Thank you very much. Bless up. Peace.
But like, and I'm not working for Police 5, but I'm just letting you know what's happening in the Hatton Gardens. Man's getting bum tied, bro.
Good night. God bless.